There I am. There he is. Oh, I think I'm a little bit unbalanced like usual. Bam! Just like that, I fixed it. I'm that good.
It's Ski92 says Fox noises Ziggbee Hero.
Oh, hello, Sky. How you doing? We're in like a cozy little house. It's the old Christmas house. I'm not showing the Christmas tree though, because it's not Christmas time yet. Hello, Paige Mustang. Welcome. I'm gonna stand here and be sassy for a little bit. Oh, I think there's pens here too, right? Oh, there is. There's even a Garland pen. Behold, the powers of Garland! Oh, sorry. I need to stop doing this. Okay, we're not gonna draw with Garland now. But I love this world. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, Paige Mustang. What color should I use though? Purple? How's purple look on the stream? Woo, it's too bright. It's like a mixing texture color. I don't think I like that. How about blue? Because there's lots of worms in this room. Woo! Yeah, that's beautiful. It's kind of glowy. It's kind of glowy, so I like it. I'm gonna put it in the fireplace. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna put it over here. I'll put it over there, just floating. Wait, what was that? Wait, I saw something.
Paige Mustang just resubscribed.
Wait, where's that one part?
Yeah, ours.
Wait, let's see if that worked. I see a printer. It didn't do the profile though. I said do the profile. Oh, sorry, I'm getting so mad. Oh, it didn't do the profile. Okay, I'll show you that though. Okay, give me a second here. Whoa! I gotta get it though. Get it. Get it. Get it. Okay, there you go. Subscription. Thank you, Paige Mustang, for subscribing. Thank you. I don't know why I didn't put your picture there. I tried to update the code. Thank you for that. Now oh, I dropped it. I'm keeping this, okay? You can't see it, but I'm keeping it. It's mine forever. Thank you for subscribing. Jeez. Thank you for subscribing. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh. I'm back again. I just had to show your subscription. I like that so loud too. The printer's like, eat, beat. On top of everything else. Thank you, Scout Bagel. Oh, the heart me. Paige, did you leave a message too? I got too excited that I just printed out something. I didn't look at if you put a message in there too. Paige Mustang, tier 1, subscribe for 22 months. Yes, you put yes on the message. Yes. Let me see if it actually appears on the actual receipt. Does it say there? Boo! You need to put the message too. I'll have to try to fix it eventually. Okay, it's good to know. Let me see if that appeared up in my UI too that I try to do. It does appear there. What does it have on there? Oh, it's cool. It shows some of the information too. Platform Twitch, username Paige Mustang, profile. Okay, cool. I'll have to have it make more. That's very cool. I like it a lot. It says yes. Thank you for telling me.
Wolf sent me. You are adorable. _carrot.
Wolf sent me? What do you mean Wolf sent? Who's Wolf? Who's Wolf, Scott? Is it the Wolf? What was it called? Wolf the Otter? Was it Wolf the Otter? The wolf? Ooh, the wolf. How's everyone doing this fine I don't like Mondays. How's everybody doing this fine wolf? Direcast. Hello, Direcast. Is Direcast in here? Sometimes I don't see. I should have both your names appear on the chat so I can see your nickname too, so I don't be like clueless all the time. I just see your username.
Wolf the Otter says doing fantastic.
Doing fantastic. That's wonderful, Wolf the Otter. Paige, you're at the office right now. Paige, can I ask you what you do at the office? Are you in a cubicle? Are you a cubicle person that has to do corporate America stuff? And like you just a whole bunch of cubicles and it's like soul crushing? No, that's not very positive, is it? I mean, I'm sure it's lovely, right? Right, Paige? Paige, right? Sorry, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna play oh, I must see the presents still work behind the tree. I mean, in front of the tree. Yeah, they still work. Oh, look, it's like a scary bunny that's scary with scary eyes. Whoa. What's up? Yeet. Okay, let's throw it over there. What's in this one though? I'm curious. Oh, it's a dog. Yeet. That looks bad though. I should be throwing puppies around. Good one, thank you. Paige, Ziggbee is greater than work. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Also, you said I'm a cubicle person in the soul-crushing corporate America. I mean, it's lovely, right? Yes, it's lovely. It's lovely. Do you have a water cooler too that you get water from? Or something, right? Did they give you snacks? They're probably cheap. They don't give you snacks. If it was like super fancy office, if you were like a startup and it was like tech company and you're super high ranking, they give you complimentary drinks and snacks and stuff. Oh, yes. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if that's the case though. Did they give you snacks, Paige? It's an interesting thing to think about. Like, what did they give you at your corporate job to know what your rank is? I guess if you can work from home sometimes too, that's a bonus. What are you doing, sad face, Boz? Over on TikTok, what's wrong? What's wrong with your face? I'm unhinged lately. Do you know that? I'm a little bit unhinged. Oh, what? What's up? Why do I keep stepping in? Sorry, bunny. Yeet! Listen, I'll show you my beans, okay? Here's my beans. I'll show you my beans if you want. Oh my gosh, if you want to see my beans. Oh my gosh, if you want to see my beans, there you go. I'll play Pictionary shortly too. We have a filter in the water fountain that can refill our water bottles, but we don't get any free snacks. Oh, last week I bought an energy drink from the cafeteria.
We get snacks sometimes, especially around the holidays.
Oh, that's nice, Sky. That's nice to get some snacks around the holidays. That's actually nice to get snacks. Hopefully good ones. Hopefully good ones. Paige Mustang also says, last week I bought an energy drink from the cafeteria and it was $4. I immediately ordered some in bulk. I'm like, $4? What, are they trying to turn a profit on you? I guess it's a cafeteria, right? So it's like not part of the corporate entity per se. I like it like in some places like Japan and stuff. I guess it's big corporations. I don't know if a lot of American corporations do it, but they have like an in-house like cafeteria and they subsidize your snacks and foods in the cafeteria, which it should be. It should be, you should get perks for working for companies and stuff, I would think. Paige Mustang Ziggbee, I accidentally left my Wawa travel mug on top of the water fountain and it's gone? Paige, burn the place down. Burn the place down. I'm joking. Don't do that. Don't do that. Sir, I'm speaking inside thoughts out loud. Paige says, I know I love the cafeteria at Tokyo University when I was studying abroad. Oh, I bet it was lovely there. Was it like wonderful there? I bet it was wonderful. Good morning, Ziggbee. Hello, Ace. Good morning to you as well. Paige Mustang says, okay, Ziggbee. Says, burn the place down. I gotta go. No, don't do it. Thank you for putting JK for just kidding. Love you platonically. Thank you. I love you platonically too. As a streamer, as a personality streamer. I love all of you as a personality, a streamer on streams. Quiet Wander. I'm working on a quilt for a screenshot and I took when you were drawing a bee. Oh, that's awesome. A quilt? Isn't a quilt you take little pieces, squares of fabric and sew them together or by hand or with machine and it looks lovely. It's like a patchwork of different materials and fabrics possibly. I guess there's lots of quilts. Some can be crocheted, some can be knitted, some can be made with fabric little squares. You make more little squares to connect those squares together until it's made a whole bunch of... It's kind of recursive. And fractors, repeated patterns. Quiet Wanderer says yes. Okay, cool. Guy says one of our clients is a baker and she used to bring amazing snacks like whoopie and half moons. What's a whoopies? Whoopies. What's what whoopies made of? Those a cream puff. I think cream puffs just they're okay. I'm not saying that's a whoopie, but I think I know what a half moon is. I think isn't that a snack? I think I tasted one in the store. They're terrible. But freshly baked things are usually better than the store-bought ones. Neuro, thank you for the follow on TikTok. You're so sweet and adorable, always with great vibes. I love it. Oh, thank you, Ace. I try to be good vibes, even though I don't always feel like I have good vibes inside. Sometimes there's demons inside that want me to say bad things. Like, ah! No, just kidding. Guy says, whoopie pies and half moon cookies. Oh, cool. I bet they're way more delicious than the store-bought ones then. Because if you can buy, it's like all treats and snacks are not the same, obviously, right? Because if you can get gourmet or handmade with nice ingredients that are well crafted, they can be way delicious compared to equal counterparts that are called the same thing. Because you can call a cookie, but not all cookies are the same. Some taste like garbage. No, oh, you know what's the worst cookie? You know what the worst cookie is? I think I made this joke years ago. Have you ever tried, what is it called? Chips Ahoy? They're like hard biscuit, awful machine, dun 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 dun, dun corporate cookies. It's almost like human cookie biscuits. Like you give to your dog, but you give them to humans as a treat. And they're like crunchy and low quality. Take that, what is it called? Chips Ahoy. It's probably one of the part of the big many corporations of. Anyways, I want to complain, but anyways, I shouldn't talk about that stuff. This guy says I use a whoopie pie bottom and fudge frosting and buttercream frost. Ooh, that sounds delicious actually. Wolf the Otter. I think those with milk. I like those with milk. Yeah, that's the only way to eat them, right? Because you need to make them a little softer. Because they're like hard little crunchy human biscuits. No, I used to eat them too a long time ago. I would put them in milk too, because that would make them more enjoyable at least. Probably not the most healthiest thing to eat. Actually, I remember even other unhealthy things I used to eat. I one time told you that when I was young, I used to eat the iced tea mix, the sugar iced tea mix. Just take it raw. Just eat some of it raw. You know, it was sugar. It tastes like iced tea. It was delicious. It was like, wow, that's a punch to it. Wow, I'm trying to get early in my diabetes. Anyways, but yes.
The Otter says, wait like the powder packets.
Wait, like the powder packets? No, those cylinder containers. Here, I'll draw it for you. It's like, how can I do 3D? It's like a cylinder, right? And it's like Nestea, right? I don't know. Is that backwards or forward? That's backwards on your end. I should have drew it on the other side to make it correct. But it's like a container, right? And it has lots of tea sugar powder in it. And I'll just eat some of it raw and be a yummy. Unhinged behavior, honestly. Also, I remember there was these things called Teddy Graham crackers that were like chocolate. They came in different flavors, like little teddy bears. And I would put some in my mouth with some milk and then chew them, and they were delicious because it tastes like milk and chocolate. Or how about Pop-Tarts? That's also unhinged eating behaviors. Just have some raw Pop-Tarts. Don't even eat the rainbow sprinkled ones. And don't even put them in the toaster. Just eat them raw. Yep, just eat them raw. Should have put them in the toaster. It would actually add it to the flavor. You miss Teddy Grahams? Wait, do they no longer exist? Wolf the Otter? I guess they might not exist. Those are kind of old. They existed decades ago. Everything I say is decades ago. Isn't that true for most things, though? At least half a decade is 5 years, right? I guess that's technically like COVID erased a lot of time too. Whoa! Paige Mustang says, yeah, Ziggbee. That reminds me, LOL, when I was a kid, my grandmother didn't want me to dunk my cookies in milk, so I also used to pour milk in my mouth with cookies to work around that rule. That's the spirit. See, that's the can-do spirit. You gotta find loopholes. That includes in life, too. What I'm saying is, lie, cheat. As long as it's legal within loopholes. I'm such a bad influence. I shouldn't say all this stuff. I'm supposed to be like media that's like, says the what do you call it? The bullet points that you're supposed to tell people, like stay in school, work hard, get pulled up by your bootstraps. If you work hard, you'll be a soon-to-be super rich. You're not a poor or peasant right now. You're a soon-to-be royalty and rich. Or something like that. Is that working? If I do that kind of taglines, does that work? I gotta be careful. If I go too far, it might be conservative. But if I do conservative type media, which is awful and evil, I might get paid by them, right? Don't they pay people that say horrible conservative stuff on the medias? In echo chambers? How much will they pay me? I wonder how you do that. Does anyone know how to do that? What are you saying, Paige? Ziggbee, you're the best. Why am I the best? I'm saying horrible things. Oh, you want to see my beans? Here you go. Here you go. Here's some beans for you. Here's some beans. I would do liberal stuff. Actually, I do speak very liberal, don't I? I speak very, I don't ever know those words that they throw around, like progressive and liberal and leftist and stuff. I guess I'd be like more like a socialist. Because I kind of want like free healthcare and free education and not crazy. Because truthfully, I always say this too, like if people didn't have to, well, I guess they want you to have to work for healthcare because then they can't keep you as slaves. Human world is so complicated. They do love their slaves, don't they? In some form or another, it's like slavery with more steps. The whole work to have insurance. Unless you're rich, then you're fine, basically.
Cents. Good morning, Ziggbee.
Good morning. I'm just ranting. I shouldn't rant about this stuff. They don't pay you if you rant about that. The left is not where the money is. You gotta go on the right side and say horrible things that are abomination onto life and everything. Anyways, I swear the older I get, the more political motivated I get to take political stuff. I'm gonna just sit around in my chair and watch news all day and complain. Good morning, Zig. Good morning to you, Strawberry. Good morning to you. You're so very early. Yes, and I'm rambling. You want me to tell you? You want me to just tell you stories? I'll just tell you a story, everybody. Wait, what is that thing that's popping on my screen? Has lit up gifts in the gift gallery. What are you talking about, TikTok? You need a hug? Okay, I can give you a hug. Anybody who wants hugs, come here. I'll give you a hug, all right? I'll give you a hug, only if you want, though. I'm very proud of you for hanging in there because life is so challenging. It's a challenge to get up every day, honestly, for reals. So if you get up, or you just wake up, you know, congratulations. You're doing a good job. You do as much or little as you can, okay? Just existing. It's hard. It's really hard. So I give you hugs and say I'm proud of you, okay? But keep hanging in there, okay? Just exist in spite of everyone being awful, all right?
It's Ski90 says, Fox squeeze for everyone.
I want like magical music though if I'm gonna do stories and stuff. Well, I can't though because if I do copyrighted music, it will mute me on YouTube. Actually, it might not mute me on YouTube because I can just keep it and it just won't be revenue share. Boing! Not that I give a lot of revenue to YouTube. If you get like 20 views on YouTube, you're not making money. I'm sorry to tell you. I don't know if you know that. Now, if you get millions of views on YouTube, you make bank. You start to make bank a little bit. Arctic Bunny says, I can imagine you being one of those elderly people telling kids to get off my lawn. Yes, I would. I would be worse. If I was rich, I would have a fence around the house and a distance between me and the road so no one can get to me, and probably security cameras and I don't know. Strawberry Delight, thank you for the many love you. I think you gave a total of 15. Thank you very much for that. I see in the thing it repeats sometimes. I don't know why that is. Why does it repeat gifts on my user interface? Who knows? Actually, I probably can check that really quick. Just dispute the music to find magical royal-free music. That is a good suggestion, Sky. I could do that, but I'm not going to dispute anyone because I'm scared of music because they will fight you tooth and nail. If there was a long time ago, I remember, someone had a static sound on their video and they got copyrighted on it. Because apparently someone owns static sound sometimes, which is outrageous. which is wild. Okay, sorry. Boing, boing. But yeah, I could look for something like more like what do you call it? D&D-ish? Like D&D. How about Tavern D&D? Does that exist? Let's see. D&D Tavern. Because we're like hanging out like story time. I'm just gonna make stuff up. Is that okay? D&D Tavern music. Let's see what that sounds like. There we go. How long does this thing play? It only plays for a minute though. I need like a playlist. D&D Tavern Inn. Okay, there we go. Is that a playlist? I don't see a list of things. Well, let's keep this for time being. Okay, hello and welcome everybody. I've been listening to Critical Role for the first time, and I'm in episode 5. Wait, which campaign? I think I watched campaign 2. Is the music too loud, by the way? Let me turn it a little bit. I feel like I have to yell over it. That's a little more peaceful. Thank you! A series of bats! Wait, what was that sound? Thank you,
A series of bats for the TikTok gift. Hi, Bear.
Wait, why is it double printing? Okay, you triggered something, series of bat. Let me go and get those really quick. Hold, please, everybody. A series of bats is causing things to happen. Let's see what's happened. Oh, you printed out stuff there for me. Hold, please. Okay, I'm gonna go get that. 1 second. We'll have to wait for. Wow. Hold, please. How many did you? Let's see here. Quantity 10. Oh, you triggered it because you gave 10 of them all at once. If I can get this, that'd be great. Okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't grab. I'm squishing it. Okay, let's see here. Thank you to a series of bats for the what is it? 10? Does it say the gift name? It doesn't say the gift name, but I see it on there. It is Hi Bear. Thank you for that. That's 1. There's actually another one too. You gave double. There you go. Thank you for that.
Soffit says, "Lol, sorry, I didn't realize."
Now I want you to do it. This is like dark pattern stuff where I try to motivate people to give me lots of money and stuff. I'm being too real. Okay, let me put that down there. Thank you very much for the gifts. Appreciate it. Plus, it's fun too. It was an excuse to get that printer. I've always kind of wanted a what do you call it? A thermal point of sale printer. I kind of like office and supplies and stuff. I don't know. I have a laminator. I have a cutter thing. I have a color printer, and now I have a point of sale thermal printer, which is fun. Wait, what sounds amazing? Oh, sorry. We were talking about something, weren't we? Let me read the message real quick. Julie Luckett says, "Oh my gosh, Ziggbee, haven't seen you in live for a while." Oh, it's good that you found me again. Seriously, Beth, sorry, didn't mean to realize. Oh, don't worry, do it some more if you want to.
Get a receipt, lol.
Silly. I'm not a silly. I can like office supplies if I want. I do have office supplies. I have some stamps. I have envelopes. I have some security envelopes which have a pattern on them. They're long. And I have some pens. I have markers. I have a stapler. I have a stapler remover. What else do I have? I have packing tape. I have a paper. What is it called? Brown paper for wrapping boxes in. I have I have markers. I have acrylic markers too. I don't use, but I like that they're like acrylic because they're like paint almost, and you can write with them. Oh wait, I'm missing some more things. I didn't get a receipt. Strawberry says, Strawberry, it's a maximum of 99 diamonds value. I don't do like mini gifts because if I print like a 1 diamond a gift or something, I think that's like half a cent. At some point, it's going to be worth more than the paper it's printed on. I don't know how much that is for the thermal paper versus the gift. That would be kind of funny. That I would be worried people would spam then and make the printer go off the hook and just keep print out all my paper, and then I have to get a new roll. It would just go, eee! I'm like, what's going on? Stop it! I'd have to unplug it or something. Would be hilarious if you mailed the receipts to donors. Actually, that came up, series of bad. Like Tatum Pancake in the Discord asked about that. That's a possibility, but then it's gonna cost because to mail a simple envelope with a forever stamp is like 70-something cents, I think. And if the gift is like $1,
Thank you, Strawberry Delight.
oh
for
my
the TikTok
gosh,
gift
I get
hand
half
hearts.
of it, so it's like 50 cents. So I would have spent my money and some to send it to, which is not good capitalism or business practices. I think I would get an F in business class. That's why you have staple. What do you mean staple? For what? You're back. Haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Kirarara. And series of bet. Thank you very much for the hand hearts. Also triggered the thing again. I'm gonna go over there all the time, but I'll do it for now for fun. I still have to put the name of the gift on there though. I'm kind of disappointed it doesn't say the name of the gift. Wait, does it have your profile picture? I didn't look at that way. Let me grab it for a second. Oh, there we got it. Okay. It says, I can barely see your profile picture. I can see it's like a cat. I told it to make it big too, but it obviously did not correctly code this yet still. Thank you very much. What is it called? Swarm of bats. Wait, no, that's Strawberry Delight actually. I need Strawberry Delight, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit brain fog right now. It has a date on there too, by the way. Woo. I keep this. This is mine now. I keep it forever. We're gonna talk about Critical Role though.
It's says,
Whoop.
Ziggbee, check your messages on TikTok when you get a chance.
Okay, I will. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Can I check it live? Oh no, I don't have TikTok open at the moment. I'm just streaming from it live. Thank you, Strawberry. What were we talking about? Oh, Critical Role. Right, Critical Role. I watched season 2. I liked it. That's why I started watching Critical Role, is season 2 of Critical Role. I didn't watch the 3rd season, I think, which you might be referring to, because they had a 1st season, 2nd season, and I don't know what else happened. I didn't even finish the 2nd season. After a while, I stopped watching, because it's a hard time commitment to watch Critical Role, because they stream for hours, like every week, right? And there's many sessions of Critical Role, so it's like a huge time investment too. But it was fun at the time when I was watching it, because at least they had a couple characters that were not just humans. Like they had a furlong or something, what it's called. And then did they have any other creatures? They need to do more furries. Do they not like furries on that show? They need to play like a wolf or something. I just finished watching Vox Machina with my boyfriend this week. Oh, the cartoon version on Amazon? Or the actual original playthrough of Critical Role, because they made a cartoon version, right? They funded it. They had like a GoFundMe type deal going on or something. I watched the 1st season on Amazon. Yeah, the Amazon's pretty good. I watched the 1st season of it. Is there more seasons? I'm not sure. But yeah, that was a good cartoon. Boing, 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 boing.
As Sari Soffit says, have you listened to the podcast? Hello from the Magic Tavern.
No, I haven't. What is that one? Is that theirs? Is that Critical Role or some other one? I quit liked it. There were 3 seasons. I quite liked it. Yeah, I think I only watched the 1st season. I might have to check out more possibly if it's good. But they always have humans. I don't want to look at humanoids all day. I'm gonna look at cute furry things like me. Or like wild things like big bears with muscles. Or werewolves too. Boing, boing, boing. They need to have more furries. They don't have any actually. They did have a bugbear NPC character in the season 2. That was kind of cool. And people did some art of him.
Janet Snakehole says, this isn't a spirit box.
No, it's not. Is it close to Halloween? Let me see what day it is. It's the 20th. I didn't look at the date even. I knew what date it was. It's not even Halloween yet. How am I supposed to talk to the spirits if it's not even close? I need to set that up though, for serious. Thank you for bringing that up though. I need to clean off my my cast iron skillet that has old salt on it from the year ago or 2. I just left it. It's left it and forgot it forever. An antiquity of time. Probably rusted the cast iron thing. It didn't wreck the spirit box though, I don't think. Boing, boing, boing. I just have stuff and just leave it for years. I'm like a witch. I just have like cobwebs on stuff and I forget about I have it. We should go to the place with tarot cards. I don't know how to read them. I don't know how to read tarot cards. I have an idea though. Huh. I just had an idea. I could do readings, but be trickery about it. Do you still have access to the newer Christmas world? Just wondering. The newer one? Which was a newer one? Explain the newer one. Is the newer one with like the pictures? Probably you're talking about. There is a second one with pictures. I don't know if I have access to that anymore because I think Sib is the one that uploaded that one.
Strawberry
Thank you,
Delight
Katy Cat,
68 says,
for the
"Well,
heart
you
me.
still gonna do the spirit box?"
If I remember, yeah, Strawberry. I don't know when though. Just remember to go look at it and clean it off and stuff. I don't know if I'll do it in the office or where I originally did it. What would be easier? I could do it. It would be better if it was like in my office because then I can see people's comments from multiple platforms and I can multi-stream it. Back it up. It's not Christmas yet. I'm not good. What makes you think this is Christmas? I don't see any indication that this is Christmas. Could easily be just a farmhouse in the countryside where it snows. It is possible. That's not. Do you see any Christmas decorations? I do not. Don't look at the fireplace mantle. But there's nothing that indicates. Don't look at the floor. That's just a coincidence that it's red and green. Okay. Okay, let me tell you stories, okay? Once upon a time, no, I don't want to tell you stories, it's gonna be lame. I'll tell you a Ziggbee story, but it'll just be lame. That's low self-esteem talking. Miss Jan Snako says, I will watch you on the train, but we still have 11 days of October. Miss Jan Snakehole, this house might be very spooky. I don't look at that fire, that's spooky. It might be summoning the spirits. Oh, spirits in the fire! I'll summon you for the night of wickedness. Come forth and haunt this world. I summon the spirits of the Halloween. See, I'm doing Halloween stuff. See, this is not even close to what you're thinking it is. It's very. Look at this spooky stuff. Fires. I'm dancing around it. Oh, spirits, come forth. Rise from the depths of the darkest circles of the world, deep in the shadows and the nightmares. Come forth and haunt this wicked month and day. Okay, so I'm done. These stories are awesome. Thank you, Paige Mustang. This is giving Ralph Lauren. Wait, what is? I don't know Ralph Lauren. You say things like I know stuff. I don't know anything, Miss Janet Snakehole. I barely remember my own personal details. Okay, I remember my name though. That's pretty cool, right? One time I forgot something that I was supposed to know. I guess it's good you don't know what it is, because then you forget it, then you don't know what it was, right? I love how you're kicking while chanting. I'm trying. That's me walking. I'm chanting. Okay, I was kind of kicking, honestly. This would be walking. Okay. I was kicking. You caught me on that one. I apologize. You did catch me on that. That's true. I was kicking. I was kicking the spirits down from the deeps. Too many were trying to rise. I had to keep them down. Too many, one at a time. Single file line, spirits.
9 says, I'm gonna be lurking mode for now. I'll answer if I.
What? You can't lurk in here. That's not allowed. You gotta type all the time, Sky. I'm just kidding. You can lurk, Sky. I hope you're doing okay though, and hope your day is going well and stuff. You can lurk. Anybody can lurk. Everyone can lurk and ignore me if you want. Okay, I'll tell stories then. Once upon a time, there was a book. A very simple book. A book with characters in it about animals on an island that could talk and walk like people. The story goes that a wizard once took animals to an island and tried to use magic to make them talk and walk like people. But one day the animals revolted and exiled the wizard. I don't know if he unalived the lizard. The wizard. Lizard. So the wizard was gone, but they did keep his amulet.
Says, I like where this is going.
They kept the wizard's magic amulet. And in the book, there was a lion that was, of course, the king of the island. And he was annoying. I kind of didn't like that. He was a jerk. Anyways, there was also a ferret in that book. But the ferret wasn't even the main character. It was just in the bushes. It was a white little ferret just peeking out of the bushes on one page of the book. That bear was me. I was just stuck in the book. I didn't know anything. It was a kid's book from another reality. One day, these people came and found me, and they got in the book. Don't ask me how they got in the book. Well, I knew how they got in the book. They used some crazy magic and technology. I have no idea. But they came in the book through a portal, and they said, "Are you Ziggbee?" And I'm like, "Ah! Humans!" And I was like, "What do you want?"
It says beans.
They wanted my beans, and they said, "Ziggbee, we're looking for you, we think." And I'm like, "How do you know I even exist?" And they were like, "We know many things, Ziggbee. If you come with us, you'll be free. No longer just a page on a book in the background, not a side character. You can come with us and learn cool things like this." And they showed me some magic, and I was like, "Are you wizards? We banished the wizard out of here." And they're like, "No, Ziggbee. No. No, we're not. Well, we're wizards, kind of, but we come from a different place, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Listen, they're like, you want your freedom?" And I'm like, "I kind of do, and I want to learn some magic too, because that'd be pretty poggers." So they said, "Excellent. We'll figure out how to get you out of this book. It might take us some time." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll be here. I can't escape, so I'll just be here in this book for a while. So, just when you're done and figured it out." And then in an instance, they came back. They came back almost immediately, because in the book, there's no time. So I'm only alive when they come back and, exist in my reality. So it was instantly. I don't know how long it took them to figure it out, but they said, "We figured it out. If you come through this portal, you can come to our world." And I'm like, "How is that even possible?" And they're like, "Don't worry. We'll explain everything when you go over there. We'll explain it as we go. It'll be complicated." And I'm like, "Okay, fine." And I went through the portal. Ah! No, I didn't scream. It didn't hurt or anything. But I walked through the portal and it worked, and I was in their world. And in their world, it was beautiful. There was like a forest and nature and stuff. And I saw their big city. They had a huge city with a whole bunch of animals that talked and walked like kind of like the book, but they actually had more clothes on. They weren't like more cartoonish looking. They looked more like real animals that were talking and stuff, which was kind of poggers, honestly. Actually, I looked at myself and I was actually a little bit different too. It made me a little bit more real looking for some reason. I'm not sure if that was a byproduct of going through the portal or what, but anyways, when I went through the portal, they warned me too, and they said, "Ziggbee, we have to warn you about something. Something's gonna happen." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they said, there's an alien that's gonna come here and get you." "What do you mean they're gonna get me? What are you talking about?" And they said, "Listen, it's okay. It's okay. They're gonna check you out, and they're gonna leave you alone, okay? But you're not supposed to be here technically." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Ziggbee, you're a fictional character. You're breaking reality. You're not supposed to be in our reality." And I'm like, "Okay, fine. Where does the alien come from?" And then at that moment, I got teleported to an alien ship. And there was this person we'll call Z. Z was pretty awesome, though. Z was like a slender, very tall, maybe 6'5" foot tall, white fur. It looked like kind of like a Sergal, if you see what those things are. And he was very nice. And his ship talked, too. It was like a ship that talked like a computer, I think it's called, right? He wanted to check who I was and check and see what I was about. And I'm like, "I'm a Ziggbee. I come from a magical book. These people brought me into your world. They said I'm harmless so that I can stay possibly. Am I okay?" And it took him a while to check me out and stuff. He's like, "Yeah, you can stay, I guess. Don't cause any trouble, Ziggbee. You're not a threat to this reality. You can go." And he sent me back. He sent me back to them. And that's where I hanged out with the scholars, and they taught me magic. Oh, and they give me magic seals all over my body, which gives me magical powers and protections. And they taught me magical spells. And I got to talk to a dragon. And it was I think it was a gold dragon. Yeah, it was. It was a gold dragon. They taught me how to do this. They showed me, they touched the end of my little claw and said, "I'll give you this ability. It's very powerful. Be careful with it." And he taught me what I can do with it, basically, which it can enhance spells and this pure magic that I can use to enhance my own magics if I want to. Because I'm not the best caster at spells. But with the stars, I can do really powerful things sometimes. But I gotta be careful which ones I use though, and how much I pull out of that dimension, because there's actually monsters in that dimension. Hi, kitty. Hi, Ayaka. Are you supposed to tell us where your magic comes from? Oh, son of a... Oh, no. Oh, did I tell you all my secrets? Listen, forget everything I said. Forget everything I said, all right? You don't remember any of this stuff, okay? Look at my beans. You don't remember anything I said, all right? I don't know if my magic goes through the internets into your reality very good. But anyways, yeah. That's a good point, Miss Jansenko. I'm not supposed to tell you everything. I came in at, and then aliens. Isn't it always aliens, Tatum Pancake?
Mr.
What if?
Snuckles says,
What
it
if?
started with lizard wizards, kinda.
So the scholars took me to their beautiful, amazing city and gave me all these wonderful teachings of some spells and some magics and some protections. And I lived with them for years. And I also found out some of their secrets too. I'm probably not supposed to tell you about this, but I'm telling you about it anyway. They had this one room. It was very much protected and hard to get into because they had like many ways to like doors and stuff and magic seals and all kinds of stuff. But they let me see it because they wanted to explain how they found me and stuff and how they figure out things. Because they're very good at divination magic. Divination magic is trying to look at the possibilities of the future and watch which ones collapse or more likely to happen so you can tell the future. Of course, it's not perfect because there's such thing as free will and unpredictability in the chaotic nature of existence. So they can only predict so far into the future, and it gets really messy very fast. So they took me to this room, which was awesome. It was like a table, and there's like walls, and there's floating like puzzle pieces that float and change and move. And they pointed at the wall and said, "See that piece right there?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he says, "That's you, Ziggbee." I'm like, "What do you mean that's me?" He's like, "That's you, that's your piece and how it affects the other pieces around it." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" It's like when we move pieces around, watch this, they moved a piece slightly, it caused a ripple effect to make the other pieces move and shift and change. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, and he was like, "Listen, when you move the pieces slightly, it affects the other pieces, has a ripple effect down the, it's like a wave or ripple. But there's missing pieces in the puzzle though, because you can't predict the future deterministically." And I'm like, "This is a lot of information for a little ferret." And he's like, "Fine, it's okay, just keep listening." And it's like, "Your piece was always consistent in the solution we were looking for." And I'm like, "What solution? What solution are you looking for?" And he's like, "Look it down there, Ziggbee. See the puzzles fall off the wall into the ground?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, that's where we end. We no longer exist." And I'm like, "What do you mean you no longer exist? What does that even mean?" And he's like, "We don't know either, but we no longer exist at that point." But when we put this piece, and he moved my piece back to where it was, the pieces got off the ground and went back on the wall. But there was still like a gap in between. There was like a huge gap, and they were like, "At least there's a gap, and they're not just falling on the floor." And my tongue's sticking out. So they were like, "That's why we looked for you, and we use this thing to find you and find out other things too." And I'm like, "Whoa, that's amazing! That's why the place is so locked up." And they were like, "Yeah, it's to keep it safe because it's very dangerous technology and magic." And I'm like, "Okay, fair enough. Thank you for showing me your magic room that tells you all the secrets and reveals what's going to happen in the future, kind of." And then I had left the room. And then later that day, or it was a couple days later too, there was a whole bunch. There was a whole bunch of people outside the city. They were mad though. They were very mad. They want to have wars. And I was like, "Why do the people want to have wars with you?" And they said, "Ziggbee, it's because demons lie to them." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Demons lie to them?" And he said, "See out there? Some of those people are not humans, they're demons. They trick the humans to come here and attack us." Why would they want to attack you? But they did explain why, basically. It's because long ago, they started their city on magic that was kind of based on demonic magic, but it's not evil in nature. It just has the signature of demon magic. And it allowed them to have animal people and stuff, and actually transformed some humans into animals, which is very powerful and scary to the humans because they're like, "Why are they converting so many people to animals? They're gonna take over the world. I don't trust them. They're beasts. They're savages." And they got very mad. And then the demon people, the fake demons, were like whispering to the humans and saying, "Humans, they're gonna try to take over the world. They're gonna make you into animals. They're savages." And the humans were like, "Ooh, yes, they are. We gotta fight them. Where do they live?" And then they listened to their fake leaders that look like humans. And that's when they came. and a huge army. But the scholars weren't scared. They were like, they're no threat, Ziggbee. They're fine. They're not threatening. But then I was like, don't you remember the puzzle wall? Isn't this when you disappeared for a while? And they're like, no, it's fine, Ziggbee, it's fine. Because if you remember, we came back eventually.
Jamie Melody says, howdy you.
Hello, Jamie the lady. Welcome. Welcome, Jamie the lady. So I was like, okay, so you come back eventually, so you're not concerned, right? And like, yes, we're not concerned. It's fine. They're not a threat. We come back, so it's probably not them. And that's when problems started to happen.
Nicole says, are the scholars aliens?
No, they're not aliens, no. They're scholars. Okay, we'll go back farther in time, Miss Janet. Okay, so I need to go farther back in time. Very well. Long before even me, I only heard about it from them. I actually did visit one time. We will talk about that later. But long time ago, long time ago. Let's start with the beginning, okay? We'll change the music though. Hold, please. What kind of music should we do? Let's do like not tavern music, like old-timey forest or something. Let's see. Or wilderness? Or farm music. That might be good. Let's see here. D&D, farm, nature. I'm thinking like wilderness music, basically. Background. Oh, that was a good one. I saw background music. D&D background music. Let's see what that sounds like. That works. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. There we go. We'll use this music. Is this new lore drop? Technically, no. I did hint about some of this stuff many years ago, some tiny pieces.
Says, hey.
Hey, what's up with you, Morning B? Okay, where was I? Is this music too loud? No, it's probably fine, right? I'll turn it down a tiny bit. It's getting a little bit loud. Okay. Long. It's too loud. Is it better now? Is it a little bit better now, Boxed? Munchie? Box Munchie. Is that what you do in 420? Box Munchies! Actually, there's a thing called Munchies that's really delicious with like different things. Oh, this music's still too loud for me. It has like Chester Cheetos in it. It has Doritos in it.
Delight 68 says, it's better lore.
Aw, thank you. Okay, I did a little lower just in case though. Okay, okay, what am I doing? Yes, better. Long time ago, on a farm with a small little town with a whole bunch of humans that lived there. Those are my favorite chips. Oh yeah, they're really delicious, aren't they? On a small country town of simple folk that just had farms and simple shops. It was very quaint, primitive, very country vibe. There was a kid named I think it was, oh my gosh, I forgot her name. I think Alexa? I forgot her dead name. I probably shouldn't use her dead name. But anyway, there was a little girl that lived on the farm, right? And she never felt like herself, really. She lived with her family, her father and mother, and she helped them on the farm and lived in the town. And one day, she found, okay, it's kind of sad though, but I'll tell you anyway, okay? One day she was
Miss
playing.
Janet Snakehole.
Miss Janet Snakehole, thank you!
You're amazing.
Thank you for, you interrupting me too. But I love it though. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the amazing, you're amazing! I'm gonna go get that printout though. We'll continue the story though, okay? If I can figure out how to show you the stuff. Wait, I think I do this one? Nah, not that one. That's a small view. That's the bigger view. Okay. Whee! I have to grab it too. I have the fan on. It's gonna blow them away. Okay, let's see. Miss Janet Snakehole. Thank you for the. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now I keep this. It's mine now. You hear my claws hit the desk. Be gone, magic printer. Okay, sorry about that. I got interrupted. That's a credit card receipt? We accept cash, charge, PayPal, Visa, MasterCard. Anyways.
Thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole, for the TikTok.
You did it
You're
again.
amazing.
You did it again, Miss Janet. Oh, God, okay. Okay, listen, I'll go show the next one, all right? I'll show you receipt. It has your credit card number on there. Is that okay? I have it print credit card numbers, addresses. I'm kidding. It doesn't print that. It doesn't print that. Maybe it should, though. Here. Okay, I got this. Don't worry. Ah. There we go. Miss Janet Stakel, thank you again for another. You're amazing. Here you go. As you can see, the date is on there. The credit card number is down below here. Oh, that's the merchant company. That's mine. This is my copy. Thank you very much. This is mine now. You're making me work. You're making me work. I feel like I'm at a point of sale with a cash register. Have a nice day. Thank you for shopping, Miss Janet Snakehole. At the Ziggbee stream. Where was I? Where was I? This is so. What's so silly about this? It's awesome. I get to have physical printed papers, and then I can show Sip and be, look what I got.
Thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole,
Now,
for
Miss
the TikTok gift. You're
Okay,
amazing.
now you're just doing that on purpose. But thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole, for the. You're awesome. Let me go ahead and get your receipt. I'll be just one moment. Hold on. I should have a clerk outfit on if I'm going to do this. Let's pull up a register. Oh, please. Oh, I didn't even put up the thing so you can see. I wonder if I should have it automatically pull up. It's so blurry. Why is it so blurry?
Blood Snow Fox says, Ziggbee the Faraday is here, yay.
Oh! Oh, I folded this one. I'm sorry, I folded this one a little bit. Thank you. Thank you again, Miss Janet Snakehole, for the. You're awesome. It has a date on there, the time and everything. Is that the right time, by the way? Oh, it is the right time. Good. Is that the right date? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Merchant copy, which means it's mine, and I keep it. I'm gonna do like slow pool. No! There we go. I got it. It's mine now. I keep it. All right. Okay, I'm back again. Okay, easy. Blood Snow Fox, thank you for the heart me. See, that's why I don't do the one diamond gifts, because that would be ridiculous, redonkulous. What was I talking about, everybody? Your paw beans are so cute. Oh, thank you, Box. Munchies! You make me want to get munchies. It makes me a little bit hungry, honestly. Okay, where was I? Don't even hear the music playing. Why is it get all silent all of a sudden? Let's go to the next song. Maybe it's like a silent song? I don't like how some songs are like super quiet, but I never control that. Okay, where was I?
Miss Janet's Knuckle says, the aliens and the township.
Okay, Miss Janet, we're not talking about the aliens. The alien came and checked me out to make sure I wasn't a threat to the reality. Because that alien was like a police officer, ACAB. They come over and check to make sure there's no threats to the reality, because they're kind of tasked by the, I guess, the gods of that realm. They agreed to work with them, so they have to watch for incursions or things from other dimensions that are a threat to the reality. Because there's some scary things out there, and reality is very fragile, if you didn't know that. It's extremely fragile. I'm gonna pivot and explain some things to you. I would never personally want to ever meet a deity or a god in person, and I'll tell you why. It would be absolutely terrifying to meet such a being, because such a being could just think a thought and change your existence. They could just think a thought and you no longer ever existed. They could just think a thought and you could be like, I don't know, a plush toy in an alien ship, alien child, and no longer conscious. They are extremely powerful. Realities are nothing to them. So that would be terrifying. So I would never want to actually meet an actual deity or a god. But with me personally, that's terrifying. Reality, I feel like, can shift. Yes, they can shift reality at will. Like they can make reality non-reality. It's kind of scary, actually. But don't make that make you afraid. The alien wasn't that strong though. He was pretty strong, but he wasn't like deity strong. Pretty close though, but not that strong. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, I was talking about the farm. Oh, the simple people on the farm. Alexa. I think it was Alexa. I think her name was Alexa. Alexa? Alex? No. What was it? Was it Oren? Or gosh, my memory is faded since it's been so long. I know her name became Orin, right? He chose to be called Orin eventually. But anyways, we'll call her Olivia. How about that? Olivia on the farm helped her parents, her father and dad, her father and mom on the farm and stuff. But one day she was playing like in the fields far away from town in like a forest area, and she came across a knoll kid on the ground that was hurt in the bushes. If you're not sure what a knoll is, it looks kind of like a hyena person, but it was a child, and they were like mortally hurt really bad. And Olivia went over there and was like sad about the knoll, and she tried to say, "Are you okay?" and stuff, but she couldn't really understand the knoll. The knoll was kind of whimpered and stuff. But he did give Olivia a toy. It was like a little carving of like a knoll. And when she gave that toy to her, she could understand him. And the knoll said to her, because the thing was magical, the little toy she gave, it allowed her to understand more clearly what the knoll was saying. It was magical, basically. I think it was given to him by his parents or something. And he basically asked if she would stay there with him because he was not going to make it. And she did until he was no longer there. And she was very sad. And she actually liked the knoll a lot. She thought the knoll was very nice and stuff. And she kept the little card figurine. But that moment basically kind of changed her life, because she saw the knoll and it made her feel like very curious about the knolls and liking the knolls, and felt more connected to the knolls and people. So it was kind of confusing to her too. But eventually she had to leave it. She left the knoll there, but then...
Thank you, Miss Janet
Oh my
Snakel,
gosh!
for the TikTok gift, baby dragon.
You're giving me a baby dragon, Miss Janet Snakel? That's wild! That is wild. This is serious, people? It is serious. This is very serious. Knolls are cute. They're not attacking you. Yes, they are very cute. And so was he. He was very cute too. He was adorable. Unfortunately, he didn't last very long though, because he was attacked by something. But yes, I will get that gift though, and we'll continue though. Don't worry, not all this story is sad. I hope not anyway. Can I tell you a secret though? No, I won't tell you a secret. It ruins the stories. I'll be right back. Wow! My vision went crazy for a moment in VR chat. There we go. Okay. Thank you for the baby dragon. That's a huge gift. Like a super huge gift.
Fox says, Noel's stories are interesting.
There we go. Thank you, Miss Janet Snake Cole, for the very generous Beba Dragon. Beba Dragon. I'll have to make sure it includes the name of the gift too, as a picture.
Strawberry Delight 68
And I
says
keep this.
the hyena.
I keep this now. Yeah, they're like really cute hyenas. Adorable hyenas. Why is everything so blurry? Okay, sorry. Probably because I have the windows open. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay.
Miss Jeanette Snockle says the fact has receipts is hysterical to me.
Why? It's awesome. It's kind of like old school. Do you remember there used to be actually just receipt streams on TikTok where people just have the camera at the receipt machine and just print out people's gifts and stuff? Have you seen that before? I'm basically being like that a little bit. So anyways, Olivia left the knoll kid, and was gonna go tell her parents and stuff, but she was worried because she knew that the humans didn't like the gnolls because they would sometimes attack them and hurt like their farm animals, or actually be very threatening to them. They would attack them and try to unalive other human beings because they were very aggressive. Because typically gnolls, some of the traditional ones of classic fantasy, at least that's what the reality seemed like anyway, they worship, I think it's like a demon. I don't know if it's a demon or not, but it's like this demon that's kind of chaotic and stuff. So they're kind of wild in nature because they follow sometimes.
Thank you, Tama Beans, for the TikTok gift.
Tama Beans, thank you for the corgi butt. Thank you for the corgi butt. Now I have to go get the corgi butt.
Tama Beans says, sorry to interrupt.
No, please do interrupt. You're supporting my stream, and I appreciate it. Well, you've always supported the stream financially, Tammy Beans. I appreciate it. You want me to do any talking points for your propaganda? I can be a mouthpiece. I was talking earlier about conservative media, and if I talk to some of their unhinged things, I might get paid by them, maybe. So do you want me to do any talking points? Give me a talking point, Tammy Beans. I'll do the talking point for you. This is lore that is not ever spoken about. What? Yeah, it's never spoken about. It's true. Some of it's sad, though. I don't want to share sad stuff with you. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, I gotta get the thing. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm zooming around. 1 second. Wait, I didn't turn it on again. I'm too scared to make it automatic, though. That'd be kind of spooky. Or it turns on the camera once it prints. That'd be kind of cool, though. I had to do it manually. Thank you to Tammy Beans for the corgi butt. Tammy Beans, thank you. There's a date and time. The corgi butt image, and the thank you. This is obviously in the bottom is Ziggbee. This is the merchant copy. So I kind of keep this. So thank you, Tammy. Thank you for that. I keep it now. I'll keep it forever. It's mine. I'll put it in my pile. Pile of receipts. So where was I? Oh, Olivia. Yes, Olivia didn't want to tell her parents, basically, because she knew that the Knowles were not liked and stuff, but she thought the Knoll kid was very nice, so, and cared about him and stuff. Can you get a customer copy? Not yet. If you did want a customer copy, you have to pay for it, because it costs like almost $1 to ship. Anyways, continuing on. So she neglected to tell her parents, and she wasn't sure what to do, honestly. She didn't want to just leave the kid's body out there. But when she went there the next day to check, because she was gonna try to like bury it or something to be respectful, it was gone. It wasn't there anymore. So then she felt kind of sad. What is that? Tama Beans, thank you for the very generous direct support tip to me. Thank you. So I can buy ridiculous things like a point of service thermal printer, as I have done actually. I literally bought that for fun and to use it on this. So thank you for funding my ridiculous purchases. Thank you. In fact, it printed one though. Sorry, please continue. No, I want to get the paper, Tammy. I want to get the paper because it's really cool. I'll continue to. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting very angry. Actually, Tammy, did you give me a talking point yet? Happy that you have receipts. I've never heard of that before. Oh, cool. Sorry, interrupt. No, you're fine. Interrupt me, please. Knowles give receipts? Knowles. Too bad you can't physically send those receipts. I could technically, but I'd have to have. It costs money to do that. Remember me?
Thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole, for the TikTok gift, Baby Dragon.
Miss Janet Snake, you're just throwing money at me now, honestly. You need to cut that out. Thank you, Miss Janet Snake, for the Baby Dragon. You're making my voice go out. Feel pity for me. The only thing that can cure my throat is more money. I'm just joking. It's terrible. I like your talking point. Wait. Did you give me a talking point, though? Do you want me to push any propaganda? I'll pay for a blessed receipt by a magical fairy. I'll think about it, okay? I'd have to set it up or something.
Strawberry Delight 68 says, what if we sent you money for it?
Miss Janet Snakehole says, I'm trying to summon an actual dragon.
I see that. I wish you could. I don't think you can. I try to request a dragon to be summoned, but it doesn't work. I tried. I've literally asked a dragon, please. And it's like, no, you can no longer summon me for now. And I'm like, oh, come on. They want to see you so bad. But the dragon doesn't listen to me, unfortunately. I'm so sorry about that. You can't summon the dragon. I'm sorry. But thank you very much for the gifts. The story you were telling. I'll get to it, Tammy. Oh my gosh, Tammy. I'm getting too aggressive lately. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. Can request songs? Not at the moment, I'm telling the story. Actually, I don't ever really like accept song requests, honestly. Because it's like a big hit or miss, isn't it? But I need to turn on the actual video thing for this. What? Let's see what we got here. got some goodies here, okay? I don't want to bend it. There we go. First, big thank you to Tammy Beans for the very generous direct gift. Thank you, Tammy Beans. That's the merchant copy, that's mine. Follow, what is that bottom part? Good fellow? Oh, is that the message you gave me? Why does it have the odd hieroglyphics at the end there, I wonder? That must have been your message, good fellow. Thank you, Tammy, for the direct gift. I'm keeping this, by the way. It's mine now. It's a merchant copy. Also, thank you to Miss Janet Snakehole.
Says, "Oh my God, I love this."
Thank you for trying to summon a dragon. I'm sorry, it won't work though, unfortunately. No matter how many you send for now. Look at that dragon. You can kind of see the picture a little bit. That was tricky to get an actual image because it uses black and white dithering. If you know what that is or not. And there it is. Thank you. Keep the baby dragon as well. What was I talking about? We were talking about cool stuff. Okay, sorry. So the next day, when Olivia went to go to where the Knoll was, the boy Knoll wasn't there anymore. He was gone. No traces left behind. So she thought, she didn't know what happened. She didn't know if a human took him, or animals took him, or maybe the Knolls took him. But yeah, she didn't tell her parents about it. And she kept the figure all to herself in memory of the Knoll she spoke to. Ziggbee got the receipts. Yes, I do got the receipts. I keep the receipts now. Thank you, Miss Jasnega, for the pumpkins. Actually, latte pie. What is that? The pumpkin pie and the latte. Thank you. From that day on, Olivia had a fascination with Knolls. Oh my gosh!
Gift prints.
Okay, now you can blame Miss Janet Snakehole now. Yeah. That's two things.
Thank you, Miss
That's
Janet
two
Snakehole
things.
for the TikTok.
Okay, I'll make a deal.
Controller.
I'll do a little bit of the story and then do the gift acknowledgement. That's more fair instead of continuous interruptions. But I do appreciate the gifts, though, Miss Janet Snakehole. That's really kind of you. Thank you for supporting the fair on TikTok and Twitch. Anyways, what was I saying? We'll do a little more of the story. So from that day on, Olivia kind of had the idea in her head liking Knolls. She felt she liked the Knolls she met. She felt bad for the Knoll. She wanted to know more about Knolls. And she did try to learn more about Knolls. She went to try to find books about Knolls, but she kept it secret from her parents because she knew if she told them, they'd get very mad and get very upset because they wouldn't want her to be like interested in that stuff because she's supposed to be at the farm and do farm stuff, I guess, and human stuff. How expensive is printer ink? What's a Knoll? Excellent question, Tammy Beans. Knoll is a hyena-looking humanoid creature in fantasy. It looks like a hyena, kind of like a person standing up, but looks like a hyena. And they tend to be pretty aggressive in nature because they follow typically they worship usually a malevolent, what do you call it? It starts with an M, it's evil. There's benevolent and malicious, malevolent, like being basically. So they tend to be pretty savage sometimes. Everyone follow along. Yes, it's Olivia. Forgot her dead name. She doesn't go by that name anymore though. No, sounds like me. You look like a hyena, Tammy? And you must be adorable then. Hidden Pancake says, this is Skyrim. I'm triggered in a good way. I just got flashbacks of riding my horse in a beautiful landscape. Oh, that's actually a lovely memory, Hidden Pancake. I always love when you listen to a song and it triggers a past memory or feeling and you can kind of like revisit that moment briefly. It's the most wonderful feeling to have. I'd recommend you remember that song and put it on your playlist and put earbuds in or headphones and just listen to it at night or some peaceful time and relive those experiences, which is fun because that kind of magic lasts for a little bit. If you keep listening to it over and over again though, it kind of loses its magic. But when you find the right songs, sometimes it's really wonderful to listen to and tap into that magical feeling. Hey, Ziggbee, hello Max Hammer. Welcome, Max Hammer. Welcome, Max Hammer. What does Mr. Jessica says? There's been aliens that give him his powers. No, not aliens. Aliens didn't give me my powers. Aliens were the police. They were making sure it wasn't disrupting the reality. The scholars gave me magic and taught me that stuff, which was very nice of them. It's a group of people. They're very smart. But we're going far, far in the past. Tatum has had horsies. Tatum, do you have horsey? Wait, did you have horsey? Skyrim in the great. Oh, she means in a video game, Tammy. In a video game, Skyrim. You thought she had horses for real, probably? Having real horses is expensive.
Nigel Hot Dog says, Ziggbee, what it do, homie?
What it do, homie? I don't know, Nigel Hot Dog. What you do? What do you do? I don't know. I'll be talking about stuff. 100% video game horses. LOL. Says Tatum Pancake. Try my beautiful, so cute. Oh, I'll tell you a little bit more too. So Olivia learned about Knowles more, and she liked it. And eventually, when she got older, like in her teens and stuff, she kind of wished she was a Knoll. She wanted to be a Knoll, which is blasphemous for a human to want to be such a savage creature like a Knoll. Why would you dare be such a savage creature that attacks the villagers and steals our stuff? Outrageous, Olivia! I'm assuming that's what her parents would say if she knew the
Miss
truth.
Janet Snakel says, how do we spell no?
It's K-N... Wait, how's it spelled? K-N-O-L-L. K-N-O-L-L. That's how you spell Knoll, I believe. That's how you spell no! No. Oh, I gotta thank the gifters too. And we'll continue on the story, okay? A little more. Let me thank the gifters really quick. Okay, I'll be right back. As I run into the tree. Wait, what? I want to hug you? You can hug me if you want. I'll give you a hug. Come here. Anybody who wants hugs, I'll give you a bonus hug before I show for a show. Yeah. Oh, it's G-N. Did I spell it right? G-N-O-L-L. That's right. No. There you go. I'll give you a hug if you want. I'm very proud of you. Thank you for hanging out, and I believe in you. And don't quit or ever give up, okay? Because life is hard, but you gotta hang in there, and it'll be okay.
Strawberry Delight 68 says, I'm gonna make coffee.
Go make some coffee, Strawberry. I'll be right back. Well, I'm still here. I'm not like leaving or anything. I'm still here. I'm still here. Hey, I need to grab this. Give me 1 second. Okay. Why is it so hard to grab these papers with my bare hands? Wait, give me a second. Okay, I got it. Don't worry. Sorry if I touch the microphone when I'm putting the head up a little bit. This is from Miss Jan Snakehole, the adorable panda gift. Thank you for that. Let me show that. And your profile picture. I said to make it large too. It's still not doing it large. There it is with the time. And the gift. Oh, look at that. And the thank you. And the Ziggbee copy. So I gotta take this so it's mine, okay? I gotta keep it. It's my, I gotta keep it. For paperwork purposes. Thank you as well for the, what is this called? The game controller, I believe. The game controller from Miss Jan Snakehole. Thank you. Thank you for that. Here's your profile picture. I'm gonna get it closer. It's hard to see. I need to make that bigger. I'm gonna make it bigger eventually. And there's the gift picture. It's so cool. I like that. You know what I did for fun yesterday too with the printer? I printed out some pictures, like Pokemon. Kind of reminded me of like a Pokemon snack. Pokemon Snap from the old days. Does anyone remember Pokemon Snap? Where you'd take your Game Boy and go to like Blockbuster and print out a picture? I never had that though, but I remember that was like a thing, right? You go to Blockbuster, to a kiosk, and connect your Game Boy, I think, to it or something like that, and then you could print out a little picture. I think a Game Boy eventually had a little printer you could buy too that was a thermal printer. So I thought it was kind of funny that I could like do it. I'm a fancy thermal printer. If you have Amazon Prime, well, that's my stream, that's my bot, never mind. The G is silent, that's right. And Knoll, the G is silent. Is there a K in Knoll? No, I don't think there. Is sometimes K and O? No, I don't forget now. I think it's G-N-O-L-L. Yeah. Blockbuster mention? Yes! An old relic of the past. You're Pokebee? Thank you. Yeah, I guess that'd be a pretty good Pokemon, honestly. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh, yes. So Olivia learned about the Knolls. And she learned about what they worship. She realized that they worship almost like a demon-type creature. And then that made her fascinated in magics and stuff, which wasn't very common in her town, unfortunately. There wasn't really like magic users in her town. But there was one day, I'm not gonna tell you why. Probably Vox Machina. You're my favorite relic. Thank you! Thank you, Miss Shanna Snakehole. One day, there was like a traveler that came to the town, and Why did she follow? I forgot why she followed the traveler. He was curious, probably, because I didn't have travelers very often. He was heading through the town, and I think going in the same direction where the gnolls kind of lived, but the humans at the time didn't know where the gnolls lived. What is that? Thank you, Tammy Beans, for the subscription for 32 months.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! You know that prints out stuff too, Tammy, right? I'll show it shortly, though. Where was I? Oh, right. There was a gentleman that went through the town that was fairly nicely dressed. Not like noble per se, but better than the people in the town were dressed and stuff. So a little more fancier. And he had a book on his side too. Like it was attached to his belt. It was like a leather bound book. I don't know if she didn't like interact with them per se, but she was curious because usually people don't visit that town very much. And she followed him actually, and he went in the direction of where the gnolls were. But that's where she kind of left him though. She didn't want to go too far away from town and stuff. So she's like, "Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting guy," and left him alone. But she was curious, and the next day she went to the same area to see if the guy was still there or anything. She got a little more braver and she went a little farther, and she found the guy's book on the ground. It was like leather bound, fancy, very fancy on the ground, all by itself. The guy was nowhere to be found. He was not there or anything. Didn't see any signs. And she grabbed the book and looked in it, and it had a whole bunch of fancy writing in it, like symbols and hieroglyphics and different cool things in it. It talked about like demons and monsters and nightmares and spooky things, lots of spooky things. And she thought about it for a long time, and she's like, it was a magic book actually. It was a magic book. It had spells in it and stuff, but she didn't know magic, unfortunately. But she saw one page. It showed almost like a transformation type situation or like wish granting. I don't know what she saw on the page exactly, but she got it. She got the idea from the book. She thought in her head, there must be magic that can transform you permanently into different things. Like if you want to be something else, like if you don't want to be a human anymore, or you don't want to be who you are, you want to be more who you feel like you are. And she felt more like a gnoll, which is interesting. How do you feel like you're a gnoll? But she did. She wanted to be a gnoll. She didn't want to be humans and stuff. So she looked at the book and studied it for weeks and weeks and weeks. And she got braver with it too. She attempted to draw some of the what do you call it? The seals in the book on the ground.
Miss Janet Snockle says, Alexia to Olivia the Knoll.
Well, she wasn't a gnoll yet. Or eventually. She wrote the symbol on the ground, but nothing happened. She tried her best to copy it exactly from the book. Exactly from the book. Because she thought if she wrote the right symbol, she could summon a powerful creature that might be able to have powerful enough magics to make her into how she wants to be. So what she did is she wrote the first seal and she tried it. Nothing happened. The next day, she tried it again. Nothing happened. She tried and tried and tried and nothing happened. Nothing appeared. Nothing showed itself. And then she decided to be creative and make alterations to the seal on the ground. Very complicated pattern on the ground. You wrote right with chalk, right? So she changed some of the seals a little bit to see what happened. Like she looked at the different pages and says, what if I add this symbol there? And she changed the books. So what if I add this symbol over here? And I'll try that. And she did. And you know what she did? She summoned a demon. A woman demon, an ancient woman demon. But she couldn't see the demon when she summoned it though. It was in her room, looking at her, invisible. She was amazed. She was dumbfounded, like, how does anybody know how to summon me?
Tamabine says, she summoned me.
Tammy summoned you? He was so curious about this human. Because no one knew how to summon her. No one. She was ancient. She was an ancient demon. One of the elder demons of the old days before the reality she existed in existed. The one that Olivia existed in. So she watched the girl for a while out of curiosity. And as she watched the girl, she learned things about the girl. That she was curious about gnolls, that she wanted to be something else. She wanted to express herself in different ways. And you know what was interesting? That woman demon felt the same way. Because deep down, demons traditionally are chaotic and destructive. They just want to cause problems. They just want to disrupt things, take order and break it. They want to cause pain, destruction. But this demon wanted to be something else. The demon wanted to be beautiful, like a beautiful human woman or a beautiful creature, not some kind of horror, abomination that's so frightening and scary that comes from nightmares and scary stuff. She wanted to be that. And that similarity, wanting to be something different than what you are, she felt empathy, a slight, tiny bit of empathy for that girl, that farm girl. So she thought, what if I did help her? But she knew she couldn't do that though, because demons aren't allowed to do that. They're not allowed to just go around helping people. They never do that. It's actually against their rule and codes. So she couldn't, and she felt bad. So the girl kept trying to summon things. She kept trying to summon different things, and she changed the seal again. A little more additions. But this time, it worked. And it summoned a big, scary, powerful demon. Not an ancient one, but a very high-ranking one that was very dangerous. And he wasn't invisible. She could see it, and she was quite scared. And the demon looked at the invisible demon and said, "How dare you? What are you doing here?"
68 says demons.
Yes, demons. The big scary demon looked at the girl demon and says, why didn't you cause chaos? Why didn't you cause destruction? You were summoned here and you did nothing? What are you doing? And he got so mad, he cast a spell and made her appear, and she was locked in place. She couldn't move. And he's like, oh, I see, because he read her mind and said, oh, you want to be a gnoll? I can grant you that wish. I'll make you a gnoll. And he started casting a spell, and a seal formed around the ground. And she started to feel the change. It didn't feel very good, though. It felt kind of burning, like on fire. And she screamed a little bit, and she changed into a powerful male gnoll. It was a male gnoll, strong and powerful. But her eyes were kind of lifeless, though, when she made a transformation. And she just kind of stood there, or I should say he stood there, and looked at the demon guy. And the demon guy said, now your wish is granted. Now go to your village and destroy everything and everyone.
Says, I'd let Ziggbee tell me bedtime stories.
Wow, thank you. And you know what the gnoll did? The gnoll said, yes, I will go destroy the village. Because the gnoll kind of Olivia lost her free will. The demon took it from her, and now she was a tool to be used to cause destruction. And she immediately ran out of the house and started to slaughter people in the village. One after another, there was fires started and people screaming. And then the demon was looking at the girl demon and being like, this is how you do it. You're gonna get punished for this, you know. You can't just not do chaos stuff. And the female demon was so mad at the high-ranking Legion demon that she broke his spell, and she wrote an ancient seal on the ground with her hand, and she summoned divine entities, the trinity of entities for the reality. There was 3 of them. There was the demon, the head of the demon. He was there. There was an angel, the order, the benevolence, and there was a devil, which is kind of malevolence, but their order. And the woman demon said, I want to make a deal. I want to rewrite the rules. I'm going to make a contract with you. And the head demon was like, no, you don't get no deals. She gets punished for what she did. How dare she summon us? And the angel was like, yes, I'm listening. And the devil was like, what? You have deals you want to make? Because they love to make deals. They love them. They like order and like laws and loopholes and stuff. And the lady demon asked them, I want to propose that there be a new type of demon. Not one that feeds on chaos and destruction, but on order and joy and happiness. And that angered the demon, the head demon, so much. He was so angry. But you know what happened? The angel and the devil stopped them. And they were like, we agree to this. We will allow you to exist to create further balance. Angel?
Tamabine says, and his head exploded.
No, its head didn't explode. The angel, the benevolent part, the devil, the malevolent part, one order, also order. So they work together. They're kind of balanced, yin and yang. But the demon was only chaos and destruction. There was no counterbalance for him. So by the creation of this new type of demon, it would counterbalance the demon chaos. So there's chaos and destruction, but then there's chaos and like good things, like happiness and joy, which can be chaotic, but it's a positive type of emotion. Spontaneity, joy, bliss, all those good things. And so she agreed, and she signed the contract, and it became true. A new demon was formed, the Exiled. And she wasn't alone, though. There was more than just her. There was like multiple demons that wanted to become exiles. Change their very nature, their very essence. And that's how it started, basically. So after that happened, that's when Olivia, the spell was broken. She was a wild, ravenous gnoll, and she destroyed the city and all the people in it. But once the agreement was made, the spell was broken, and she became a new type of being. She became a free-willed gnoll. It wasn't like the savage gnolls. She was free, but she felt terrible because she destroyed her entire village. She was very sad and cried. Very, very sad. But she got what she wanted, kind of, but she felt bad for it forever. Because by getting what she wanted, it caused so much destruction. But it wasn't her fault, though. It was the evil demon that did it. It forced her to do it. She was the start of the first one. Probably the start of the scholars. She was the start of the scholars. Because her new self granted her demon magic. That was the exiled demon magic, which is not normal demon magic. And she wanted to learn how to use it. And she couldn't talk to the female demon anymore because she had to go up with the other leading
Delight 68
beings.
says, Ziggbee, this was sad now.
Yes, it is sad, but it's okay. I go back and fix it, don't worry. Anyways, she looked for a new home and she went to the human kingdom because she heard that in the human kingdom there was some academic scholar humans that were studying type like animal races and beasts and stuff like that, like civilized, well, all of them honestly, because you know how schools and colleges, they're always curious about everything. Well, in this huge human city, there was some scholars that were curious about gnolls and orcs and bugbears and all kinds of stuff. And she went there, or I should say he went there. He went there.
Snockle says, start of the scholars for those taking notes, asterisk.
Yeah. So he went there. Oh, his name was Orin. He chose his name Orin when he became a gnoll. My music stopped. Where's my music at? Oh, it's still going, it's just very quiet. So in that city, he found the teachers and the scholars, the professors and stuff, and says, hey, I got a new form of magic. I'm a civilized, non-aggressive gnoll. I want to work with you to understand what kind of magics I have and eventually figure out how to make more like me. To find people that want to be who they want to be, if it's a gnoll or a creature or a beast or anything they want to be. Because he had the magic to unlock it, basically. Thank you, Strawberry, for the finger hearts. Thank you. Can you floss, Ziggbee? Yes, I can. Hey, Riddy was there? Hey, Riddy was probably there, yeah. Wow, thank you. What was that? Thank you, Susie Q, for the direct tip. Thank you. Direct tip. I'll show that, actually. I gotta show the subscription too. I'll be right back. I zoomed off really quick. Oh, there's two things I gotta show. Oh, I didn't have it on even. You can't see it, but I don't have it on. There we go. There we go.
Thank you,
I
Miss
got it.
Janet Snakehole, for the TikTok gift Rhythmic Bear.
Miss Janet Snakehole. Thank you. First, thank you to Tammy Beans for resubscribing on Twitch. Thank you very much, Tammy Beans. There's a receipt as proof. Merchant copy. Thank you, Tammy Beans. It's mine forever now. Also, thank you for the direct gift from Susie Q. Dated, amount, everything. Thank you, Susie Q. Very generous of you. Thank you. And also, Miss Janet Snakehole. Thank you for, if I can get it. Wait. There we go. Thank you for the adorable. That's a huge gift. It's a Rhythmic Bear. Huge! That's a ridiculous gift. What are you giving me that for? Is it dated? You can keep it forever too. There's your profile picture. And there's the bear right there. Thank you for that. And that's my friend. Give me that. It's mine. Gotta claw it back for a second there. All right, there we go. What? Woo! 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 Sorry if I'm ignoring chat, by the way. Kyle says hi. Hello, Kyle. Valerie Frunzis. Did I say that right? Hello, welcome. Susie Q says, says you did my emotes. Thank you, Susie Q over there on Twitch. Thank you again for the gift. That's very generous of you. And thank you, Miss Janet Snake, for the huge gift. That's huge. That's a pretty huge one. Hayden Pancake says, now, how dare you ignore me? Oh, what did I miss? I'm so sorry. No, I don't want to ignore you. Fuzzy Paw Time. What did you say? I'm sorry. I could probably scroll up. Small. Real. Teasing. What's real? What's real? Keeping, what does it say? Miss Janet Snakehole, keeping receipts of generosity is fun and also strange. What do you mean that's strange?
Music makes everything epic.
Thank you, I like that. Thank you, Janet. Jamie, wait, I can't even think it. I can't speak sometimes. Jamie the lady, thank you. Frunzinsis. Wait, Valerie says it's been forever since I've seen you. Saw you on YouTube randomly. Whoa, that's awesome. You can sell me YouTube randomly. How?
68 says, at Jamie Felody, I agree.
Can't believe you're ignoring us. I'm not trying to ignore you because I was focused on storytelling and stuff, because I get very focused on it sometimes. But I can see you now, though. Well, I can see you the whole time. I just wasn't looking at the text sometimes. Samantha says, how have you been doing? I'm doing good, thank you. I've been doing very good. I might eventually today play some old game called Final Fantasy XI, which is decades old, on a private server that I might want to try for fun for a little bit. Back to the lore, please. Miss Snakehole, fine. Actually, does my music end? I'll start at the beginning. I don't think we went through. Did we go through all of it? How long have I been streaming for? Only an hour and a half. That's not too bad. Where was I? Oh, yes. So Orin talked to the professors and scholars of the human village that taught things like the creatures and anthropomorphic creatures, and agreed to help him unlock the new demonic magic.
Small_boy_101 just resubscribed for 41 months.
See what Small did? Small did it.
Take my money. /J.
Take my money. Thank you, Small. You have to do that. Geez, Small. Here, I'll show you a receipt too. Okay? I'll get back to the story. Maybe.
Miss Jeanette Snockle says, what does that magic involve?
I'll have to tell you. If I can find the... Wait, where's the OBS? There it is. Okay. I found it. Don't worry. I found it. Let's see here. Hard to get this with my hands. There we go. Okay. Small boy. Thank you for the Twitch subscription. There's a date. There's your name and a thank you, Ziggbee. Merchant copy. This is merchant copy, so I can give you this. It's for my. Thank you. I kind of like just stealing them too. I'm not stealing, like I take them and like mine or my pile. This is the second pile I got. Excellent. Paper trail. Valerie said, well, I have been following since, I don't know, 23 TikTok, and we scrolling on YouTube, and just now get to see you are still streaming. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad actually YouTube showed me kind of. I didn't think they did, because I usually get very few views on YouTube when videos are uploaded. Big old beans. Yes, small. It's my big old beans. Jeez. Don't make fun of my big old beans. Oh, the magic, right. So the magic they discovered. What is that? Hype train started. No, what do you mean hype train started? How did the hype train even get started? Anyways, the magic was demon oriented. When they do detect magic on it, he's like, what kind of magic is this? Because Orin could write a seal on the ground, a simple one, and the scholars taught them some seals that they saw from like demon type magic. And Orin could do some of them actually. And when they did detect magic on it, it had the signature of demon magic, but it wasn't like demon magic. It was a new form of magic. It was like seal magic for what Orin was, which is a new type of being essentially. Like a furry, like a beast kind being essentially. And they studied Orin and they worked with Orin for a long time. But eventually, like the king and some of the high ranking like barracks and stuff didn't like it very much. They didn't like. What was that?
Just gifted 1 sub.
Thank you for the gifted sub, Unknown Muse. Wait, does it print that too? It should, right? Wait, why isn't it printing? Ruh-roh. Let me see the log if it comes up. I could try to make a log of things that were printed. Let's see here. TikTok gift queued. It was not completed or printed. TikTok resubscription from who? That's from Small.
Says,
This chance
Muse
snake hole.
is here.
Muse, why didn't it print yours? I'm asking you like you know, right? It didn't print yours. Let me see what kind of gift that is on Twitch. Maybe it's a different type of flagged GIF. Let's see here. Small. Unknown Muse gifted to community 1 gifted sub. Thank you, Unknown Muse, again, by the way. That's very kind of you. I guess gifted subs are not triggered. I will have to add that to the printer. That's one event is not added. I didn't think about that that outcome. I thought it might do all. Stinker? What? Who's this stinker? I'm not a stinker. What are you talking about stinker for? So don't give gifted subs. They don't print out, unfortunately. Boing, boing, boing. I will add that though. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So it was seal magic. You draw nice fancy symbols, things happen, right? Right. So the kingdom got suspicious of the scholars' interaction with Orin and got concerned, basically, because they wanted nothing to do with any type of demon magic, even though it wasn't real demon magic. Well, it was and wasn't at the same time. They got scared of it, didn't like it. It was like, what is this stuff? We don't like this one bit. Why you work with beast creatures? Eventually, it got so bad that the scholars in the school that studied it had to leave this town because they were afraid that they might be assassinated or exiled. Well, exiled's better than being assassinated, but they thought they might get hurt, basically. So they had to leave the town, and they left with Orin. They left together, basically, to leave far, far away from the human town. So they would hopefully be left alone, essentially, and be able to study this new magic and unlock it, and hopefully use it in positive ways, essentially. And that's the beginning of the scholars. It was the teachers at the school and individuals interested in the study that wanted to exile themselves from the human village, or not the village, it was a huge city. So they left and traveled far, far to the west, far, far to the west. And that's where they started a new town. And they started to grow that town over many, many years. Eventually, they did figure out the secrets too. They figured out how to make a very complicated seal on the ground. And when someone stood in it and thought what they really want to be, their true heart's desire of what they want to be, deep, deep in their soul, in their spirit, they would transform permanently. And it would also change their very soul and spirit to that form as well. It was inimaginable. It was amazing. Once they figured that out, they tried to keep it a secret though, because they didn't want to scare the human town, even though they were human city, because that sounds very scary that you could just transform humans or other beings into other things. That was extremely threatening to them. So they kept it a secret, but some people learned of it. And when they learned of it, the ones that wanted to become something else, they would travel far to make the pilgrimage to that town, which grew into a huge, prosperous city where the scholars lived. Generally speaking, everyone a part of the city was like a scholar. Basically, people in the pursuit of education and knowledge and freedom and happiness and joy and expression and art and music and technologies and magics. They loved all that stuff. Spooky a woo for spooky month? Yes. If you keep spinning, you might fly away, Ziggbee. Where am I flying to? But yeah, that's basically the start of the scholars. Does that explain where they came from, kind of? That's where they came from. Whoa. It was the start of a farm girl that was curious and wanted to become a gnoll, and eventually did become a gnoll at a great cost, unfortunately, but not in any fault of their own. And then he went to learn more to unlock his full potential, and then he joined with some very smart humans that wanted to understand life and everything. Didn't even get my redeem, and Tatum stole my points. What do you mean stole your points? What did you steal? Let me see here. A custom woo. Spooky month. You did. Did you do that, Tatum, on Twitch? Tatum. No, don't be stealing Small's points. I see it now. Spooky woos. Oh wait. So wait, no, that's what you said. Spooky a woo for spooky month. Okay, I'll do that. Ready? Let me change the music back, because we're done with stories for now, I think. I told you part of the story. There we go. All right. I'll give you spooky a woos.
Strawberry Delight 68 says, I have my dog Rocky with me.
You have my dog Rocky? Oh, it's adorable. Give your dog Rocky some head pats, okay? Maybe little ear scritches too, okay? They like to get ear scritches. Woo! Woo woo! Listen, I'll go over here and do a scary one. Woo! No, that's not scary. What would be a scary, like? I'll turn the music off. That's
Light 68. I'm so glad for you.
There we go. I'll turn the music off. Okay. Does it look like this? Does your dog look like this? Dun dun dun. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Spooky. Oh no, doggy. You need to go over there. Yeet! What's wrong with my leg, too? Here, give me a second. I'll fix it. There we go. Spooky woos. Okay. I'm going to go hide behind the camera and do spooky woos, okay? Ready? Here we go. Let's go. That's too light. I said a woo. A woo. If you heard like whisper woos, would that be spooky?
Thank you, Miss Janet
Yeah,
Snakehole.
Miss Janet Snakehole.
Baby dragon.
You need to save your money. You've been giving me too much. That's too much. You gotta take it back. I don't think I can't refund on my printer or anything. I can't do any refund processes or transactions, unfortunately. Thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole, for another baby dragon. I'm gonna show that and also see how many ridiculous points you've gotten in the gifts, because you've been giving too many. Boing, boing, boing. Bouncing off the walls. Would you say, Small? Amazing, spooky woos? I'm proud. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Small. Small, you're precious. You know that, right? This Janet Snaggle says, I might be trying to summon dragon. I can summon a counterfeit dragon. Like, if you went to, like the Dollar Tree and you found like a Pikachu that was like miscolored, and it was like, this isn't Pikachu, but it says Pikamon or Pika or Monster Electric thing, or rat. I could do that, maybe. Would that work if I did that? Can I give you a knockoff brand? I'll do a deeper voice though if I can pull it off though. Maybe if Ziggbee shows him how many receipts printed out, he'll agree to come back. I wish. No, Dragon is very stubborn. Extremely stubborn. Extremely stubborn. And plus Dragon might have anxiety too. I don't want to cause any problems or pressure. Boing! 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 I'm bouncing off the screen. I just say, what, Tatum Pancakes? I can send screenshots on Discord if you like, Miss Janet. Or for what, Miss Janet? Confetti is fine with me. Counterfeit. Oh, counterfeit. Oh, gosh, I can't read. Counterfeit. Okay. We'll do counterfeit maybe. Boing! It's good with I'm good with counterfeit. What do you mean? What do you mean you're good with counterfeits? That sounds suspicious. Wait, where's the thing I do? Oh, there it is. Meh. Yes, precious. Precious. Thank you, Miss Janice Thankful. Thank you for the Bebe Dragon. Thank you for the Bebe Dragon! As you can see, this is a merchant copy. So I'm legally obligated to keep this forever. Thank you. File it away forever. Thank you. Oh, where was I? What were we doing before? Oh my gosh, my screens are going all crazy and wild. Whoa! Thank you for your time. I have to go to work out. You made my day. Oh, you're welcome, Tammy Beans. I hope workout goes quickly and not miserably, because sometimes it's a chore to do. It takes a lot of discipline to just do it. But you do feel good once you do it, though. So I'm proud of you for going out there and working out and stuff and trying to be healthy and live forever. Everybody live forever, okay? Good job, Tammy Beans. Thank you. And thank you very much for the very generous Corgi butt and also direct gift. Thank you, Tammy Beans. Bye-bye, Tammy Beans. Anyone know what I was talking about? No, seriously, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? I got a baby dragon. Oh, counterfeit dragon, right. Counterfeit dragon. Corgi butt. Corgi butt.
Miss Jeanette Snockle says, "Where's my counterfeit dragon?"
Who dares summon me? Who dares?
Miss you.
Who summons me to the realm of this Christmas house? I don't think it's Christmas right now. Oh, summon me! Is this believable? Am I doing the right voice? I don't think I'm doing the right voice, though. Can I speak deeper? Dragon looks so cool. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I have to be a little bit more, like, confident, too, I think, right? Of course, I'm amazing. Thank you. I wish you could hear me cackling. Are you a witch? Wee! Wee! It's nice to be able to float sometimes. Dragon has a cold. It's okay. Yes, I do. I do have a cold. No, I'm just making it more higher now. I do have a cold. Of course. Because it's... You see it snowing outside? My voice sounds so silly trying to do a deeper voice. No, it's not a lizard. I'm a dragon. The most awesome type of creature in existence is a dragon. Of course. Wee. Wee. I mean, enjoyable. Is that it? Say you summoned me. You love it so much. Why do you love this so much? This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I'm going too close to the camera. That's ridiculous. You hear me? Good old
Thank
dragon.
you, Miss Janet Snakehole, for the TikTok gift, baby dragon.
You see how many baby dragons I have to take care of now? Do you know how much welfare money that is? It's too much. I don't have that kind of money. Actually, I should because I'm a dragon, right? Actually, it'd be pretty cool to have lots of dragon babies. I want to keep having dragon babies forever, honestly. Because the world would need to be filled with dragons. More dragon babies everywhere. I would fill my cave with eggs. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Anyways, thank you for summoning me, Miss Janet Snake Hole. Wait, can I do cool disappear? I'm gonna jump into the fire. What? I don't have any cool way to like disappear though. Okay, so I'm just gonna go normal. Bye, Max. Have a good day. Thank you, Paige. Thank you. Goodbye, mortals. Goodbye. Goodbye, inferior beings. Goodbye. I said goodbye, okay? I'm going for real though. Goodbye. You can hear me select things. It's terrible. That's terrible. Wow. Whoa, what was that? I missed it. What happened? I was away for a little bit. Sorry, I was away for a little bit. I don't know what happened. Okay, anyways, yeah. Okay, well, got you, fam. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, Paige, for got me. I once in a while ask for dragon. Why? Why, Miss Janet State Call? Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, I went on a tangent there pretty bad. Are you pregnant? No, I'm not. What do you mean? I'm not pregnant. Yet, anyway. Max says, see, you scared off Max. I gotta go. Bye. Have a great day. Goodbye, Max, if you're still here, which you're probably not anymore. He humors me. I'm glad he humors you. Janet State Call. I gotta show the gift too. And then we'll probably, I don't know, is Tatum still here? Actually, we can play without her. I don't know if she's here or not. Wee, what time is it? It's already 2 p.m.? Oh, I swear time just flies by sometimes. It's like, where did the time go? I wake up at like 8 a.m. and then the time disappears. And it's like, what? All right. Where does the time go? What does the clock say? Time's gone. Actually, I don't have a clock on the wall anymore because it fell down and shattered the glass a couple, like last week or the week before. Thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole, for another baby dragon for my clutch of dragon army. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's a lot of dragon eggs. You won as far as giving me the most dragon eggs ever streaming on TikTok. You can have dragon eggs without being pregnant. The guy dragon can have the eggs at their lair. Can collect the eggs. And just have like lots of them. What's going on? Goodbye, point of sale thermal printer. Recipes? No, it doesn't. Wait, no, it doesn't. You don't put messages on there. Let me see here. No, it doesn't say that on there. It'd be funny if it did. I'd be like, how did you put a message on there? How long do dragon eggs take to hatch? I think it's similar to humans. It takes a while. You got to keep them warm and stuff. If you mess with the temperature, it basically affects what ultimately the gender is. I forget if it's warmer eggs make males or colder. I forget which one it is. Does anyone remember? It's either slightly colder or warmer. It changes the gender of the dragon. That's the one factor you got to keep in mind, basically, when you're hatching dragon eggs. Sometimes, not all the breeds of dragon, but some of them are affected by temperature. Can we have dragon babies by Christmas? Tatum gonna cheat. Everyone riot. Is Tatum here? So rude. Why you say so rude? No, Tatum gone. No, I think Tatum's here, actually. Tatum is not gone. Tatum is very much here and alive and being sassy in chat. Play a little bit. I need to see the small. Tatum's gonna cheat. Everyone riot. I think I read it twice. Tatum doesn't cheat. Tatum's just really smart.
Says, send me one for Christmas, lol.
Sent you a dragon for Christmas? Does it show the subscriptions? Oh, it does show subscriptions. Wait, did it pop up? What? Did I have the overlay on? Overlay, where are you? My tech is so janky. If I disappear this and reappear, does it help? There it goes. Voila! It does show on Twitch. We got a gift from Unknown Muse. That's a gifted sub to somebody. Small Tamma Beans and Paige Mustang. And then for the giftings, I'm gonna go over that too really quick. Hopefully it shows up correctly. Oh, holy Toledo. See that, Miss Janet Snake Hole? See, you see that? That is ridiculous. See that? That is ridiculous. That's insane. That is insane. What are you doing?
Thank you, Miss Janet
No!
Snakehole, for the TikTok gift.
Listen,
baby
you are
dragon.
not made of money. You are not a Sultan Prince of Arabian Nights in the oil fields of wherever you get oil from. You are not the De Beers. What's the diamond company called? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Too much. Too much. I'm gonna have to cut you off. You're cut off from the bar. But thank you very much for your extreme over generosity and your love for dragons. Your first place, and no one can ever beat you now. Asteria's a Bats, thank you. Tammy Beans, thank you. She's gone. She would go work out, which is I'm proud of her for working out. Strawberry Delight, thank you. Twisted. Twisted Dragon, thank you. Sala Guru, no, I don't know. Granola Bar, I don't know how to say that. Clo Motion, Beast A, Scout Bagel. Oh, that sounds kind of cool, actually. And Napkins. No, Cat Napkin. Napkin. I can't read now. I can't read it all. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'm bringing up the word game. But first, there's more. Because someone gave me more of their money. And TikTok money. Very generous to both me and TikTok. Wee! Whoa! Both I and TikTok thank you for your huge... What do you call that? If you get like a whole bunch of donations and stuff. Like coffers and treasure. Thank you to Miss Jan Stay Call for another Bubba Dragon. Very impressive. I'm tempted to take a picture of like all these receipts and show them in Discord. That's a lot. This is the most I've got. Well, this is only the second day I tried this. But it's so cool to see, I would think. All right. Next thing on the agenda. What? On the party agenda. Welcome to the party bus. Everyone have fun, okay? Welcome to the party, everybody. Everyone dance around the pool and be excited. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Jeanette's Knuckle says,
yeah?
Don't show them to my it.
Don't show them to mine it. Wait, what? Oh, the IRS. Don't worry, it's safe with me. I write off things sometimes for Ziggbee Incorporated. Anyways, let's go. Let's get rolling. I don't think I have like new words. I need to put new words in and I'm super lazy about it. I just did like push a button to add more words and it's like super easy. Oh, that's easy one. And it's a new one too. Let's go. I should draw behind the overlay. Make it a little more challenging. Where's the camera at? It's right there. All right. I should do it like here. Okay. If I do it like this, is it fine? Yeah. Let's go like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. And then like this. Okay. Like that. And then like this. And then maybe I don't know. I don't know. We could do that. And then this. Like this. And like this. With this. Okay. Is that looking pretty good? Oh, you already got it. It's even at an angle too. I should probably be more direct at the camera. Yeah, like right there. Who got that? Oh, Tatum pancakes. I was not expecting. I'm being sarcastic. Tatum, you can win. It's okay. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I know it's a meme that you win all the time, but it's okay. You can do that. Okay, I'm not trying. I talk and I feel so sassy sometimes. It sounds like it's a backhanded compliment when I talk sometimes. It's not on purpose. It's because I'm one of those gays. I'm a homosexual, so it comes out that way sometimes. Like I speak and it's like, was that a backhanded compliment? No, the bear is just gay. So just so you know, okay? So good job, Tatum. Good job. Tatum Pancake, then Paige Mustang and Strawberry Delight. Good job. Good job. Okay, next one. Let's see the next one. What if I don't even write it down? Would you be able to guess what it is? You could just throw words in chat. Wait, did I push the button? I did push the button. I did push the button. How do I... Okay, that's fine. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, that's 2. Do 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 do. How do you get so fast? Oh, Tim, do you know all my symbols or something? You might know all my symbols. I was trying to do a fancy feather too, and it didn't come out so great though. It should probably be like a little bit longer. What if I do a simpler?
68 says feather.
Let's see, it's a simpler one. It should be more like that probably, and then you do like lines. Now it looks like a leaf. Looks like possibly a banana leaf or something, or half of a potato or sweet potato. Who got it right? Tatum Pancakes. First place there. Second is Fear Inferno. Fear Inferno got second place. Paige Mustang third place. Also honorable mentions you got on there, Strawberry Delight, and also Jimmy Choo. Good job. Choo choo. Like a train. Like a train. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Dun, 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 dun. It makes you think of the Disneyland ride. There's a little train you can ride. It's very small, which is perfect for me because I'm small too. Why did I put the pen over there? I need that. I'll put this back over here. Whoa. Oh, this world is some kind of janky as far as bringing up this menu. Oh, I can't see. It's bugging out. Wait, maybe look over here. Give me a second. I need to do it over here possibly. Okay, that's better. The next word, I don't want to do that. It's hard to draw. No, I'll do it. I'm going to do it because it's hard, but listen, this is not going to be easy. I don't think Tatum will get this easily. Is me saying that helping? Let's see if I can draw this. Draw this. Okay. Maybe. How would I? Whoa! What was that?
Paige Mustang gifted Jimmy Choo 681 a subscription. Paige Mustang gifted a tier 1 sub.
Is that printed out? I don't think so.
681.
So again, sorry, gifted subs do not get printed.
In the channel.
You speak a lot there. Okay. How do I draw this? I'll give. I don't know how to draw this, so I'll give verbal hints. It's green. There's typically 2 of them. And I always confuse the 2 because I forget which is for which. It's usually a vegetable, and there's 2 of them typically in the store. And it's like I always confuse them with like, do I need to get that one or that one? They're both kind of similar in shape and color. I don't know which is which. One's cucumber and one's zucchini. They're not the same thing, right? There's a difference. I know zucchini's hard though. Zucchini, Z-U-C-C-H-I-N-I, which is wild. If I read that out phonetically, like if I tried to read it how I thought words work, I would say Zook-ch-ina. Zook-ch-ina. That's what I would say. Let me say it again. Zuck-china. 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 Is that good? Is that how you say it? Zucchini. Who got that right? A hard one. Paige Mustang got that snipe, that zucchini. And second place is Jimmy Chu. Also got it with 1 point. Probably copied Paige Mustang, honestly. I'm not sure. It's 1 second left. It's always suspicious when you get the last second in. Oh, you give Jimmy Chu a gifted sub. I should thank this. Let me think that really quick too. There's no printed copy, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to add that. That was Paige Mustang gifted 1 subscription to Jimmy Chu. Thank you very much for that generous gifting of someone else a subscription. It's very sweet of you. I don't think I said Unknown Muse who it was gifted to. Gave 1 gifted sub, community sub. You know what's strange about the Unknown Muse gift? It doesn't say who it's to. Why is that? Unknown Muse gave out 1 community gifted sub, but to who? Who did it go to? What? Does it say in the other log? Let me look at the other log. It doesn't say. That's suspicious, Unknown Muse. What is that? Is Unknown Muse hacking? It doesn't say in my log on Twitch. Well, that's my weakness, spelling. Yeah, mine too, Tatum. That's mine too. I can't spell or read sometimes. Whoa, because of dyslexia. Oh my gosh, my brain has different connections and I see the world in different ways. Is that fire or do I see magic fairies in there? No, I don't see magic fairies in there, but that'd be pretty poggers if I did. Anyways, let's continue on, okay? What's the next word? Easy. Easy as pie. We'll do 1 more after this probably. Easy as pumpkin pie. Which pumpkin pie is pretty easy to make sometimes. Depending on what you use, obviously. All right. Woo, woo. That's right, it's a radio tower.
Light 68 says whale.
That's a good guess. I did put wiggly lines as if it was like water. The answer is island. It's an island man. Dancing on the island. On the way now. On a seat, mana. That has nothing to do with islands. That's from Lion King. I didn't say it correctly either. Does anyone say that's for fun? Sing along with me. On the way na, amosita masasamisina. Oh, on the way na. I don't know how it goes. You suck at this? Don't worry, Jimmy. It's hard. It's hard to do. If you hang around and watch me draw, you eventually learn my symbols, and then you can just cheat like Tatum does. I'm sorry, Tatum. I'm gay. I'm sassy. I'm sorry. It just comes out of my mouth hole. Listen, it's okay. Who got it though? Tatum Pancake. Good job. Tatum Pancake first place. Paige Mustang second. Third is Inferno. And Jimmy, you got on there too. That was pretty good, right? That's hard to get on the board alone. Sing along, but I don't remember how to spell the words. That's how that part of the song goes. I don't know how it sounds or spelled. You just kind of you just vibe it out. Just vibe it out. What's a song? What's a song I remember? I think I know Wizard of Oz song. What's Wizard of Oz song I know? I would while away the hours, consulting with the flowers, conversing with the bees. I'd talk to the scholars and learn about the flowers if I only had a brain. I made up the last couple parts. I don't remember the last part. If I only had a brain. Is TikTok working for the game? Just making sure people aren't getting left out. Actually, good. Oh. Ooh. Let's see here, actually. Wait, I don't see many messages. Messages from TikTok are coming in, but I don't see many. Actually, I need to look to the wall when I bring up this menu because the world's trying to crash me. Ah! Let's see. Can I scroll up? I only see a couple people talking. I think it's still there. Let's test this. Who's in TikTok right now? Let's see. There's Mars in TikTok. There's like 18 people supposedly in TikTok. TikTok people. Listen to me, TikTok people. I wish I had keys to jiggle in front of your face. Jay, that's wonderful. Jay Aaron, thank you for the heart me. Meep?
Jay Aaron
yes.
says yes.
Okay, Arsonist? No, Aaron. Thank you, Jay is here. Is there anybody else in chat over there on TikTok? I feel like it's a barren wasteland over there. I see Meep Meep. Hey Mars, are you a protogen or a Sergal? Because Meep Meep is a Sergal word. Let me see. Meep 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 cheese wedge. Cheese wedge. Meep Meep.
Says arsonist Aaron.
Arsonist Aaron. Okay, good. Is Aaron an arsonist? Okay. Everyone's got to have a hobby. You know, if you're into arson, you know what I recommend for a profession? Firefighting. Because it kind of puts your two hobbies together of interest. You're creating synergy between your hobbies and your profession, it makes your job fun then. Anyways, yeah. Allegedly, that's the correct answer, Jay. Always say allegedly. What do we say when police say, do you know how fast you're going, sir? I want a lawyer. That's what you say. I have the right to remain silent. I want a lawyer. I am enacting my amendment right to not. I'm not even joking though. Never tell the police anything. Plead the fifth. I plead the fifth to everything. Okay, there we go. Good job. There we go. All right, putting that down there. Next and last, oh my gosh, I cannot look anymore in this world. I think I might have crashed. Did I crash for real? No. No. This world is not optimized. Can you see me? Can I get out of this at all? I don't know if people can even hear me anymore. Hold please, everybody. Oh my gosh. Not responding? Yeah, no kidding, it's not responding. Here, I'll go to... I hope they can still hear me talking. I don't know if you can. I'm gonna mute... Oh great, I look like I'm turning into like a worm. Can I control this at least? I can turn this off for now. And then we can go shut down via our chat because it has crashed. Close window. Can you all still hear me? Sorry, I got hungry. He is in between. Yeah, I'm in the between worlds at the moment. Maybe I have to open up Steam and close it? It's not responding anymore. It's like done. My world crashed in the computer. Listen, if I get completely turned off, then I wish you all goodbye. But I'm gonna try to fix this. I'm gonna try to fix this. Hi-fi audio for sure. We can hear on the Tickety Talks. Which maybe. Okay, all okay, we will wait for you. Okay, you can still hear me. Closing. Can you still hear me though? Wait. Oh.
Thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole, for the TikTok gift, baby dragon.
Snake, that's way too much. That is way too. Yes, my point of service thing is still running. You caused it to send out a
Strawberry
print.
Delight 68 says, the music's loud low.
Oh, sorry. I think it went back down now. Oh, it did go super loud. I'm sorry about that. What is this bits? Oh, it comes from somewhere else. That goes over there. Loading the world. Okay. Are we good now? We'll take a look. Let me see here. We're probably back in the original world. Please tell me my overlays are okay. Where's my overlays? My overlays are not open. Where are you, Steam? Steam, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, I need to open the tools. Launching. I can still see chat, though. Thank you, Jay Aaron, for the popular. Thank you for the 5 populars. Miss Janet Snakehole, I will show your gift as my overlay is loading. Wait, what do you see right now, actually? You just see that. I can open this and you can see the cursed VR chat. And I'll actually load the other thing, too. This thing right here. It's all blurry. It's all blurry. Okay. Again, Miss Janet Snakehole. Big, ridiculous gifter today. Insane gifter. I'm not sure if this is getting into like biggest gift streams. Like, I don't recall the last time I had this much gifts in a stream before. Ridiculous amount. Thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole, for another Bubba Dragon. Thank you for that, Miss Janet Snakehole. That's a ridiculous amount of gifts you've given me. You need to seriously stop, though. See this? No. I'm taking it. It's mine now. I keep it forever. I wish those were real baby dragon eggs. I would be having a lot of dragons. Okay, let me go into this door here. There we go. I need to put up a camera so you can see what I'm looking at. Whoop. Feel like right there, maybe. I need to lock it. Unfortunately, that world is not like optimized. That's why it kind of like full on crashed. Wait, where did I? Where am I going? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, we're back. We're back. See? I think you're good. Okay, cool. Small says, is everything stabilized for now? I had to restart VR chat because that world, unfortunately, is very resource intensive and caused me to crash. Mr. Snakehole says, imagine how upset this administration would be if I was writing off furry donations. Well, let's see. How do we spin this correctly? You are supporting the LGBTQ plus and media platform. I don't know. To start a small business or LLC and think of a creative way to write it off. Has the chaos storm passed? Yes, for now, Small. Did you cause it, Small? I don't have full tracking now. What was this? There we go. Now I'm back. There we go. Now I'm back. There we go. I'm back. I got full body motion on. Small says, if Salmon was here, there would be a war for 2 of the biggest sugar bean wars. No! No, do not cause sugar bean wars. We haven't had a sugar bean war since 2023, maybe? Thankfully. We've had peace with sugar bean wars for now. No more sugar bean wars.
Miss Janet Snakehole says, what's a sugar bean?
What's a sugar bean? Well, you are. If you're not one already, you just joined the ranks of the sugar beans. In fact, are you a sugar bean in Discord? Because you now are obligated to have the classification as sugar bean. I want a big rainbow sweater for real. Well, go get one, Jay. Make your dreams come true. I don't know where you get one, though, but it sounds pretty awesome. You can find one. Small says, I thought things were a little too peaceful. Needed to start some chaos. Thank you, Small. Small, do you work for demons? That's a very demon-esque thing to do to create chaos. I'm sorry, we were playing the game, weren't we? The last thing we did was Island. Let's see who the winners are before I crash again. I won't crash in this world, honestly, but I don't want to. I want to play the video game bench. I want to play Final Fantasy for fun. I might stream it. I don't know though. It might be kind of boring to watch, honestly, so I may not stream it. What am I doing? Cycle. Yeah, there we go. The winner of Pictionary for today. I'm an overlord. Things get dull sometimes. Small. Overlord shouldn't be messing with the affairs of lesser beings. That's ridiculous. You need to stay in higher realms and do stuff. Jason's Final Fantasy. No, you don't know what Final Fantasy, Jay. Jay, don't get excited right away and get all excited, okay? Do you know what Final Fantasy 11 is? That game was released like maybe 2 decades ago. I don't know how many decades ago it was. It's like old school. Not Final Fantasy, the new online one. It's the old one. On a private server that's not run by the retail. You played 11? You did? I want to play it for nostalgia purposes. I made a character, and I'm going to play like a white mage Golka. If I'm saying it right. The Golkas are the big guys with the tail. You also haven't fed me in a while. Okay, that's true. I don't know why you haven't starved to death. Here you go. Here you go, Small. There you go. I'll make it rain for you, Small. Get those stars. Get those stars.
68 says, the longest game I ever played, lol.
The longest game you ever played? What do you mean the longest game? The Pictionary game? Oh, sorry. Champion is Tatum Pancakes, then Paige Mustang, then Fear Inferno, Jimmy Choo, and Strawberry Delight. Congratulations to the winners. Jay, you played it. Yeah, it was brutal. Their first original release of Final Fantasy XI was very brutal. Leveling took forever. You needed people to group with, and it was hard to get groups. People were ridiculous. Yeah, that's the game. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some punishment and pain. No, I might not do it too serious. I might lightly do it for fun. I'm going to be in San Diore, where the elves live, and go to, what is it, Ronfrey Forest? Dun, 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 dun. Here, I got music that was played by an orchestra or something. Here, let me play it for you. I put it on my favorite music list. Because I was watching some people stream that game, a few. It's usually on the private server Horizon, and that's what I'm going to try. Because the retail version, although okay, it has a lot of stuff that takes away from the old days of hard leveling and stuff. Where's my Ron Furry song? Because it brings back memories. Speaking like Tatum Pancake earlier was talking about, what is it, Skyrim songs? That's not the right music. That's Final Fantasy, but not the one I'm thinking about. Where's the one I'm looking for? There it is. Ron Furry, if I said it right. Oh, listen to that music. I love it. Dun, 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 dun. Strawberry Delight, you played on Horizon? You Final Fantasy Horizon? Wait, hold up. Hold up. Girl, spill the tea. What are you talking about, Strawberry? Jay Aaron says, oh, this is bringing it back. Yeah, exactly. I remember hanging out in the Ronfrey Forest leveling and then going to the adjacent orc camp to go logging and try to find some logs to make some money because I was so poor I didn't have any gil. And then I would go to the logging place in the Elf City and hang out in the logging place and try to sell my wares to make some money because I was so poor. Yashesego said, if we all actually hung out, this would be chaos. I love that thought. Beautiful chaos. Though I made a terrible mistake when I first played Final Fantasy Online. I played a human. Sorry, I put it kind of loud, didn't I? I mean, humans are okay, but I always looked at the Golkas, which are these big, beefy type guys, and I'm like, I want to be that. Human? There's so many humans. And it's also Tarus, if I'm saying it right. Tarus, a short little Tarus. They run around trying to be adorable, probably cuss like sailors for all I know. I always thought that they probably cuss. They're cute, but they probably like swear like crazy. And I remember one time being in, I don't know what the place is called, but there was giants, and I was in a group, and the giant pulled a rock out of the ground and throw it at Taru. And the Taru, full health, took the blunt of the rock, instantly falls down and dies. And it was hilarious. It was hilarious. One shot by a boulder. The poor Taru didn't have even a chance. They said, I was a Taru while a white mage, black mage, and once you get teleported, you are set with Gil. That's true, you can teleport service. Anybody need a teleport? And you hang out in Juneau and go around and shout out for it. Love the sweater color. Thank you, Tracy from Indiana. Indiana. Thank you. Miss Janet Snakeo says, I watched a live with UK alien puppets and human don't have a... Wait, what? Jay Aaron says, one blow would take me out, though, and then down level... I've seen it happen. It's hilarious. Sorry, I'm out of control. Anyways, speaking of which, I should probably go get some snackies and maybe play some Final Fantasy and give it a try and see if I can actually run it. Because yesterday I had issues making a character because their website wouldn't load the graphics, so I didn't know what model I was picking for my character, so it was kind of annoying. But I got it to work, so I'll get to try that character probably. I might stream it. We'll see. Could be fun actually. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole, for the huge, ridiculous gifts that were unwarranted. People are gonna come to your house now and take you away because of the madness. Look at this. Look at that's too much. See how much that diamonds? You know how much that's worth? I do. It's ridiculous. That's too much. That's too much. Thank you, everyone that's gifted. Thank you for the many subscribers today, too.
Thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole.
No!
Gift,
you are
dragon.
fired, Miss Janet Snakehole. I don't know. Did you win the lottery? Well, if you did, you're obligated to give me half of it. I want like $2.5 million. I'm just kidding. Thank you very much. That's too generous. It's way too generous, Miss Janet Snakehole. But at the very least, this stream will be saved on YouTube forever, so you get to enjoy your ridiculous gifting and probably regret it later. It's nice to see you, Paige. That's sweet of you to say, Small. Paige says it was nice to meet you, Small. Aw, that's sweet. Hey, what is this one?
Miss Janet Snakehole.
What is this music?
I'll be great.
What is the newest songs I put on my list? Metal Gear Solid, Castlevania. We'll listen to that for a little bit. I need to show the gift. It's the last one of the evening. Dun, 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 dun. If I can remember where my controls are. Controls! Reveal thyself! There we go. Found it, don't worry. Oh, going the wrong way. This is music from Castlevania, I think, but it's like from Orchestrated. Let's stay here. Whoa! Miss Janet Snakehole with another baby dragon. Behold, timestamp and date, profile picture, name, gift picture, how much diamonds it's worth a lot. Thank you. And of course, Zigbee's copy. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Janet Snakehole. That really is too much, honestly, too much. But I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Whoa! Thank you very much. Whoa! I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna do a little shimmy and shimmy myself away now. Okay?
Jay Aaron says.
Dun, 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 dun. I should play like Castlevania. I have Castlevania on Steam. I bought like a pack of the old school games for fun. I'm hungry for the omelet now. No, you're not gonna eat the baby dragons. We're gonna grow them up and they'll be monsters and they'll be powerful. We'll teach them magic and they'll rule the human world and make it a better place. Anyways, yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I'll give you beans before I go. Whoa. And a hug. Come here if you want a hug. Come here. Big hug for you. Thank you. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, having fun, all right? Thank you very much, okay? There you go. Give you hugs. Forget anything? Boing! That's not boing. It's... Have a good day, Ziggbee. Love you platonically. Thank you, Paige. Love you too platonically. Love all you platonically. As a streamer, as a content creator. And see you hopefully sometime soon, okay? Goodbye, everybody. Thank you. Had lots of fun. Here's put it in your doggy bag. Small. Put some stars in your doggy bag to go, okay? Actually, what do they call in the UK? Do they call it something different, Small, if you're still here? Or you take some food home? Doggy bag. Why do they call it? Oh, you're supposed to give it to your dog. Oh.
It's Sky 92.
Wee.
Says, Goodbye, Ziggbee WU.
Oh, Sky!
Platonically, Fox noises and Fox squeezes, as always proves.
Thank you, Sky! Thank you, Philip, for the follow! That should be. I wish you dressed as a skeleton when I dance to this Castlevania music. Phil says, "Be my friend, and I'll bring you a free line gift every month." Liar! You lie, sir! Be godlike. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm out of control. We get. What does it say? We get takeout containers. Yeah, I'll give you some takeout containers for the stars. There you go. There you go. Goodbye, everybody. Oh. What was this music? Wait. What is this? What is this? Not remembering. What is this? What is this? No, seriously, what is this? This is... Oh, Castlevania Live. I thought we were listening to Castlevania. Oh, this is part of the song still. It's not over. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh, magical. Okay, everybody, it's going for real. Goodbye. You gotta grind the gears. Do the clutch too.